Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. And we got here Bernie the Boxer, yours truly in the building today.
I
What's
say,
going
did
on?
you leave me? What's good? Happy Sunday, man. What's good, Mill?
Absolutely, man. Let the Lord bless you
Mhm.
and your family, man. This is gonna
On
be a
you.
good one. We had a great card this weekend.
Mhm.
Did you check out all four title fights?
Yes, I did.
Ooh,
Yes, I
okay.
did.
We going right from the top then. Let's go with Abdullah
Mhm.
Mason. What's your reaction? What's your thoughts on Abdullah Mason's fight beating Sam Noakes, going the distance?
Real deal. I think he's a real deal, and he showed a lot of things in there. Had adversity, had some lumps and bruises. He ain't never had that. This guy wasn't easy to take down. He was kept coming. He was hurt, but he kept coming. He got stunned early with that left uppercut he hit him with, a right uppercut he hit him with. And Noakes was tough. I seen him. I watched him after I found out who he was fighting. So I watched this guy and I knew what type of guy he was. He was a tough guy like that. You see how big he was, full of muscles and strong like a fire plug. And man, shoot, he was ready for the world title and he put up a good contest for the world title. So, everybody probably didn't know nothing about that guy and probably just dismissed him like Abdullah was just gonna knock him out. But you can't take nobody lightly, and Abdullah prepared really well for the match, and you could show it showed. His first time going past 6 rounds, I think. Went 12 rounds. He looked tired, never looked gassed. He was full of energy and throwing punches with bad intentions to the end, and salute to him, man. He did a great job, man. Shout out to the whole Mason crew.
You know, in that fight, he got hit sometimes as well.
A
A
lot
lot
of
of
them
people were
here. A
talking
lot of them
about
here.
Yeah, people were talking about, his durability. He got, knocked down by lesser opposition, but obviously, came back really strong. But you tell me, did he pass that test? Sam Noakes, very sturdy guy. He had a really sturdy guard right from like
Mhm.
third round. He kind of, Mason loosened it up a little bit. Yeah, but what you think about the durability and his future at 135?
I thought he gonna be. He's a force to reckon with. He's a force to reckon with. I think he answered a lot of questions. And his durability is there. He went 12 rounds with a rugged guy. Most guys ain't gonna be able to put that kind of pressure on him or be standing there with him like that. So I think he can box with the best of them and he can fight with the best of them. So I think he only gonna get better from here. And man, I'm excited for the guy. Like I say, I would see it. Just Abdullah Mason is a star. He's a star in the on the rise, and so just watch his performances. Watch his performances. He's a good performer. You know what I mean? And so just watching him perform is a treat. So I'm looking for big things from Abdullah Mason, and man, I take my hat off to him. I'm happy for him. Like I say, it was a good fight, man. He became world champ, and usually the first one is the hardest, and so man, I'm looking for that guy to stay champ and be able to move up as his body matures.
Tell me, who would you like to see him fight? Do you feel like, the winner of Andy Cruz and Morataya is a little bit too much for the kid right now, or is it right up his alley?
I don't know if it's too much. I don't know if anybody is too much for that kid for real. I just think that he can just build his momentum off of him. You know, let's just build those fights. We can build those fights. Andy Cruz got 8, 10 fights or something like that. Maybe Morataya might win, and they on the same side, top
No,
rank.
he has seven. He has 6 fights only, Andy.
6 fights. Okay. So like I say, just because he fight Morataya, ain't no gimme that he gonna beat Morataya. I know he's the favorite, being all his accolades and everything like that, but there's no gimme in that fight. So I would just say just let Abdullah make. He's a performer. He's whoever he fights is gonna be exciting. He has an exciting style. Along with a lot of craftiness that he has. So I just want to see him just keep fighting and growing.
100%. Um, the stature of him. I mean, you see that he signed to Jay Prince, Shakur signed to Jay Prince, both holding titles at 135. So the
Mhm.
likely of that fight happening, you think? No.
Um, Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Because they are signed with the same guy.
Doesn't make
You know
sense.
his business interest, right? You know he don't want to kill off one of his stars. So that probably won't happen. But again, Shakur, he's going all around. He can go to 47. He can, he's at 40. He's going to 40 to fight Tiafimo for the lineal championship. Who knows if he's not going to just stay at 40? He might go back down to 35, fight Cruz, because now, you know what I mean? That'll be an intriguing fight. Um, never know. Tank might pull his coat and things like that. So just, probably those guys won't fight, and I don't see those guys fighting. I don't even think it's a need for that right now. Like I say, um, the kid been on. He's just now getting the championship. Shakur is a three-division world champion, a lineal champion, and had 130 unified champion, and seems to be reaching his peak. This kid is just now probably starting to enter into his peak. So um, there's no need for those guys to fight. They just have the same weight division and champions in common.
Now, Floyd Schofield, his pops and him very adamant to fight Abdullah once upon a time. Jay Prince
Mm,
set $1 million offer to them. They
mm,
denied it.
mm,
They came back saying that, Oscar De La Hoya has a better deal going on for them. Coming off of
mm,
that big win with Tevin Farmer, knocking them out,
mm.
what was that, the first round?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean,
yeah.
what do you think about those two guys, colliding and that?
Now that's a fight right there. Now that's a fight right there. That's a fight right there. Yeah. That's the fight. Now that'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Schofield want to test himself. You just can't run to the big dog yet. You see he wasn't ready for Shakur. You see how that played out. Had that kid over there getting ready and right before the bell's supposed to ring, this man is sick and so that didn't bode well for him. It's kind of dropped his stock a little bit. But I seen the sparring of those guys, so they got a little history. And they both young guys and that'd be a hell of a fight for I wouldn't mind that for his first title defense for real. Because this guy is special. Abdullah Mason is special. And it kind of makes me think, Bud won his world title at 35 WBO and he beat a English guy, and Ricky Hatton was Scotland over there. And his first title defense was York's Gamboa. So I wouldn't mind seeing that kid versus Kid Austin for the first title defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, Getting into the Bam Rodriguez, stops his opponent in the 11th round. I mean, what's your thoughts about his performance?
10th round. Stop him in the 10th round.
Was it
I
10?
think Bam is I think he's tremendous. I've been saying this from day one before everybody was born, talking anything about him. I praise him right off the bat. I think he's got everything that you want to see in a fighter. I was thinking last night. I said, man, this guy is in the mode of a Salvador Sanchez. I can see him. He's like the second coming of Salvador Sanchez. This guy is just dynamic. But the one thing which he did show the different dynamics of his style because the one thing that stood out to me was that they was asking why he playing with his food. They kept saying, alluding to that he was playing with his food and why he ain't knocking this guy out. Well, that guy was a durable guy. He was a tough, strong guy. I think mentally and physically, and he was a champion, a unified champion for real. He the IBF championship to have this fight. So he had a lot of guts to step in there with Bam and belief in himself, and he was also undefeated. Um, so he Bam was busting him up, but that guy was just taking it. He was just taking the beating. It was nothing that he could do. He was just outclassed, but he was taking the beating. So trying to knock him out, that was going to be, he had to switch something up, which he did. He finally did. He finally let the man come and start because the guy really wasn't throwing no punches. Bam was just really beating on him. So when he finally let the guy throw the punches, and then he slipped and countered when the guy wasn't ready for it, then he knocked him out. And that's what I was. That was exactly what I was thinking. The guy is getting used to it. He getting used to that thud. He's getting used to it. He's used to it. You had to catch him by surprise. And that's what he did. So shout out to him for making an adjustment and getting the kid out of there.
As far as, we talk about pound for pound, is Bam Rodriguez in your pound for pound list?
Definitely. I mean, he got to be four. It's Crawford. It's uh it's Crawford, it's Usyk, it's shit Bam, and then I would say, who they giving it to Inouye, but I would say probably Shakur after that. I would say Shakur, he in the it's them. It's them. I would give it to Inouye based on, like I say, I don't really see nothing special in Inouye like that. But he's a knockout artist, and he's doing whatever he's doing. So it's them. It's them right there. Bud, Usyk, Bam, Shakur, and Inouye.
People talk about possibly, one day, can Bam go up and fight anyway one day. I mean, do you feel like that's too much, as far as power and size is concerned?
Yeah, I agree. And the commentary just drove me nuts last night. And I usually be critical of Sergio Mora in his commentating, but last night he did a pretty good job. Um, when I forgot the other guy name that was with him, but he was just stupid, saying dumbass shit, talking about Bam should go up there and fight in a way, and they want people want super fights and stupid shit like that. And Mora told him to say, listen, you got to let him manifest. You can't force no super fight. And I think Bam, as he filled out just right. I think 18 might be the last straw for him. I think he could hold 18 and that's it. I wouldn't go to 22. I think 18 is good. I think 15 is real good for him. Like I say, he's another one of those guys that performs that it don't matter who he fights. He's going to fight good competition, and he might not have a super fight on the way, but he didn't beat his super fights already. Pretty much, he beat Sonny Edwards, knocked him out.
That was
Beat up
impressive.
the other kid, the lone and reigning champ. What's his name from what's the kid's name?
I
He
got
knocked out for the lineal title.
he,
Oh, Gaia, yeah, yeah.
El Gallo,
Did
yep.
that, beat the former champions. So he beat the young champions now, knocking out Puma. Like I say, Sonny Edwards. So I think Bam,
He
he
knocked out
earned his
Estrada as well, right?
knocked out Australia. Yeah, like I say, he beat the old guard and he beat the new guard. So my dream fight would have been for him and Nakatani, which ain't no easy task. But Nakatani obviously, is moving on trying to get the Inoue fight, and I don't blame him for that. All Asian, showdown, and so I can't knock Inoue for that. But I think Bam, like I say, what he does and how he goes about his business, he don't need no he just keep doing what he's doing. And like I say, I think he might be vying for the top spot, once Crawford go away. And Usyk, those guys is kind of, I won't say if they on their way out, but they up there. This kid is just like entering into his prime, 25 years old, so he might be the top spot for real far as all around. I think he has all around defense, offense, everything he do is immaculate. So I think he's the full package, and that might vault him to the number one spot.
Mm, that's heavy. Number one spot.
Yeah. Him and Shakur be fighting for it. Him and Shakur be vying for it. Shakur win this BTO, become a lineal champion again. Him and Shakur be vying for it for real. They'll be vying for it. Shakur he's a dynamic fighter in himself. Defensive wizard. And like I say, but Bam puts that output out. And he uses athletic ability and has a little more jazz in his style. You know what I'm saying? And so that might, like I say, it's gonna be between one of them. It's gonna be between Shakur and Bam.
Yeah, I like that. I like that breakdown too because they have definitely some similarities, but the offensive attack, I think that Bam has. You're right. He's starting to fill in, and definitely like I was hearing what you were saying, like the connection of the impact of the shots. He's starting to get used to like landing on on the money.
No, no, I was saying the opponent was getting he got immune to the shots that Bam was hitting with. That's what I was saying. He was
Okay.
just taking a beating. He was getting immune to the shots. That's what I was saying. And when Bam laid off on him and stepped around and let him swing and moved and whoop whoop, and then pop came over the top. Oh, buddy wasn't ready for that. He was in the midst of an attack. So, like I say, he met force. Him coming forward and Bam hitting him, just sent him down, and it was just a little bit of everything. I think that shot was a perfect shot, but I think the beating that he was taking had accumulation effect on him. He really didn't want to go no more. They kept pressing him. He had his nose busted up. He really didn't want to go no more, but he didn't have the his pride wouldn't let him quit on the stool. His team obviously didn't want to save him at all. So, I think that was just a perfect time for her to get him out of there and he just had to stay down.
Right, right. Now, getting into the co-main event, um, let's. What's your thoughts on it? I mean, what's your thoughts on Devin Haney? Not just beating Brian Norman, but also dropping him in the second round.
Oh man, that was tremendous. It was a way for Devin Haney, like you say, to impose to catch him by surprise. And I said this before, a lot of people are not watching me, but I think I said it on your show. I said I had a chance to meet with his manager when I was out in Colombia. I talked to the manager, and we were sitting at the bar, and I told her, I said, well, he seemed pretty confident, but I said the one thing he cannot do is underestimate this guy at all. He definitely can't underestimate his power. I told her that. I said he can definitely not underestimate this man's power because, like I say, the one when you underestimate anything, things you can be surprised. You open up the window to be surprised. So, and that's think that's what it was. He got surprised and oh boy, like I say, you see how Devin Haney. I said this on your show the time I said that was the time before I went on your show. The last time I did the show when I was shopping, like I said that man was in monster shape. Did you see him? He looked like an action figure. And with a guy like that, you mean you see all the conditioning that he doing? He got to punch something. He gonna be able to hurt you. You know what I mean? So, never take him lightly. And Dev did what he's supposed to do, man. He beat that guy, and I can't take nothing but my hat off to him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What do you feel like? You know, as far as do you feel like Devin built more of the momentum right from the second round? I mean, how do you have the first round, and do you feel like it was going to carry out like that?
I thought Brian Norman won the first round, but I could see Devin like even later on in the fight, I could see Devin, really trying to get out of there, and not a bad thing. I'm just saying, he knew that Brian Norman could bring it, and he was making sure that he wasn't there to take those punches. And I think Brian Norman should have did a little bit more roughing him up. I think he should have roughed him up a little bit more. He should have definitely roughed him up because Devin not used to that. And the dad I listened to Pops, he went on your live and he said that that was like last resort, but I think that should have been the first resort, especially after he
Mm.
got dropped. Especially after he got dropped, he definitely should have roughed him up. Every chance he got close to Devin, he should have been doing all kind of stuff with him just to mess him up. Use his chin, should have been pushing his head up. When if he went down, should have been leaning on him. Everything. He
Hitting
should
on
have
the
did everything.
clinch.
Well, yeah, on the clinch, yeah, in the clinches, yeah, he should have been hitting them.
Because
Yeah,
Dev took advantage of that a lot. I think he
Dev
learned
was
from
hitting him in the
Loma.
back of the head. Dev hit him in the back of the head a couple times in the clinch. Yeah, yeah.
So, all right. As far as going to the drawing board for Brian Norman, what do you feel like his main problem was in the fight? Obviously, he couldn't, maintain the speed. Was it the speed? Was it also the instincts? I mean, I know you're saying he should have kind of like alternated to like plan D right away after the knockdown. But tell me what else throughout the course of the rounds he needs to make these certain adjustments. I mean, what could he have done that you feel like he could have possibly been more successful?
Well, I think, like I'm saying, everybody knew beforehand his shortcomings. That's what they were saying his shortcomings. But I think that hook, he just couldn't reach him that hook, which that's his best punch. It seemed like, and they was ready for that. Devin Haney was ready for that. Like I say, he's been turning pro since he was 17. So no matter how he's been in the trenches. He's been in the gyms. He's been on the road. So he's been getting his education. Regardless of if they had money or not. Money can't buy you all the experience that he had and the experiences that he's had. So I think Dev was definitely looking for the left hook. And the kid just he was really lost for words in there for real. He was really lost for words in there. Devin did what we supposed to do, made it a boring fight. Like I say, stunned him early. And then, like you say, he would trick him. He didn't know if a power shot was coming or the jab was coming. So he kept him off balance the whole time. And, maybe a little bit of Brian Norman, like I said, I listened to what Bill said too. He said that maybe they was a little too cocky, maybe it was a little too arrogant. And like I say, they came in late, which is just showing that they might have been overconfident. They came to the city late, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So, uh, he just he was in good shape to go to fight, but hey, that man came out and once sent a message, which they should have known he was gonna be dangerous because his back was against the wall, So um shit, hey, it's a learning lesson, But Brian Norman, he's let's see what he can do now. Let's see what he can do now. He ain't the only one that lost.
Yeah, the bounce back, right? He's only 24 years old. His birthday is today. Happy birthday, Brian Norman. But
Mm-mm-mm.
in the same time, I mean, a lot of people in the comment section, riding them off. You know how it is in boxing. They're gonna call
Yeah,
you a bum just because just because they
yeah,
want to. You know what I mean?
mm,
Maybe you're a big fan of the other opponent, whatever it
yeah,
is, right?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the bounce back. Do you feel like he'll get another opportunity for a title?
Yeah, he's a former world champion. He showed a lot of guts in there. He did. He stayed the course, and he was just like I say, Devin Haney just used experience to beat to beat him,
Mhm.
which was expected. That's what everybody was saying that was going to be his downfall. That the man that have no experience, but he got a left hook. We can't take away the fact that he got a left hook. That he knocked out guys that don't matter. Everybody just don't get knocked out, and it ain't just easy to knock out everybody. And so he had the power. Even Devin agreed that the man had the power. They was going to avoid the power. They was going to nullify the power. They was going to take it away from him, which is exactly what they did. So Devin is a professional. He's now a three-time world champion, like I said, and that was it. That was a 50-50 fight. I said, but I thought I thought Norman could win, and I wanted him to win. That's not no fact. And there's no secret. I did want him to win. I wanted Norman to win. So what? And he lost. So what though? But I wanted Norman to win, I'm not counting him out just yet. You feel me? I'm not counting him out just yet. But I think that's a learning lesson he can learn going forward. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what all the critics is saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen to the critics. Maybe what the critics is saying, at least take it in some type of way. They say you ain't moving your waist, move your waist. Say you ain't moving your head, move your head. Okay. So do that. That's how I would take it. Maybe they right. Let me at least see what they saying and maybe they right.
Um, Scorecards. A little off. What you think?
No, the definitely the 115, 113 was crazy. Definitely the 115, 113 was crazy. Like I say, actually, I didn't get to watch the whole fight because my phone was glitching in the hotel, was like buffering and stuff. It ended up, so, but Devin Haney controlled the fight. Devin Haney won the fight. And so, I know, I don't believe it was 115, 113. I listened to like, one of the reporters they had said they had gave, Brian Norman like 3 rounds in a row. And so I seen him trying to come on and trying to get a little rough, So like I say, I don't. It like I say, it was 8-4, 7-5. I don't know, but I know Devin Haney won the fight. So 115, 113 probably was crazy, or 114, 113. They said okay, 115, 114. Yeah. Plus he dropped him. Nah, 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 nah. Brian Norman didn't win no many rounds. Our boy had him under control. Yeah, Devin had him
Uh,
under control.
People saying, he got outclassed. Me talking to Norman Senior, he
Mhm.
believes no. It was a little bit. It was competitive. It wasn't like he got outclassed. What you think?
Well, oh boy, Devin used his experience to beat that kid. He didn't never try to take no chances to really fuck him up. From what I seen, he never took no chances to fuck him up. He just moved and boxed and used his jab, like you say, picked the right shots and won the fight. Devin didn't. I never once did I see him like try to go in there and fuck him up. So You could say outclassed because, like I say, oh, he didn't have no answer for nothing. He didn't have no answer for him at all, and that was it. And the answer that he could have used, he didn't use it, which was rough him up. Shit, he should have roughed him up, especially all the shit he talked, especially when old boy laughed at him when he dropped him. He should have made it a war then. He had war on his damn hat the whole fucking time. He should have made it a fucking war. You know what I mean? He went out there trying to box with a boxer. So I think he messed up on that end.
Mm. As far as being out coached, the corners. I know Senior is like, hey, I'll never get out coached by Bill Haney, but you got a lot of assistants as well. Do you feel
Yeah,
like, that the actual corner, they took advantage of the corner knowledge?
yeah, definitely. Like I say, Mickey Bay was a national champion, an Olympian, a world champion. You know, many Zach was in his ear. Like I say, Bill, man. So he had the other kid that y'all don't know nothing about. Y'all had the David, Don, I forget his name, but
He trains in the
he
Mayweather gym.
no, I seen him.
Team T.
He wrote a book. I got his book. I can go get it, but I got his book, and he's a good trainer. So like I say, these guys are um they had experience. Brian Norman Jr. They had some experience. Brian Norman was a national champion. But like I say, these guys they had the A team over there with them. They had the A team over there with them, and it's just like this. Like I say, his biggest chance was the left hook. You could not box with Devin Haney. We know Brian Norman's not a boxer. He's they call himself the assassin. So he's looking to hurt you. You know what I mean? He's willing to put the hurt on you. All his fights, they were rough fights. He's not a finesse fighter. You know what I'm saying? So they took away his best weapon, and he did what he's supposed to do, man. Shout out to Devin Haney, man. Shout out to them.
Right, right. Because now he holds the title. He takes the title away. Dirty Dog, thank you for the two piece. How you got Core over Dev on a pay per view?
You said what now?
They say, how do you got Core over Dev on a pay per view? So I think they're trying to
On the
figure out
pound
a
for pound.
yeah.
On the pound for
Oh,
pound.
for the pound for pound. Yep.
Well, because regardless of the man was using dope, he still got dropped 5 times by Ryan Garcia. He barely escaped with Lomachenko. His fights is not. I mean, he don't show nothing that's special. At least Shakur, he got great punch selection, good distance. He walks his fighters down. Devin Haney don't walk nobody down. Don't never come forward. So that's why. I mean, there's not really much to separate them except for he won undisputed with
Yeah.
all the titles, and I can't take that away from him. He won undisputed championship, from with all the titles from oh boy, but he was upgraded to WBC champion. Shakur won the ring run the featherweight championship. It was vacant, so he won his championship. Um, the 30-pound championship, he beat Valdez, who was the man who had knocked out Burchelt, and Burchelt was like the boogeyman at 130.
Mm-hmm.
So he beat Valdez handily, dropped him, bust him up, stood in there, fought with him. Valdez, comeback knockout guy, the blood and guts type of guy, stood in there and boxed him and won the lineal championship and added the WBC championship to his resume at 130. There was no work there, so he went to 135. Been calling Tank forever, can't get no fights. He ended up winning the championship, and the rest is history now. So now he's about to fight Tio for the lineal championship. So, you know, um, that's why I got Shakur ranked over Devin for real. And I
Where do
think
you
Devin ducked him. I think Devin ducked him with that bullshit offer. I think he ducked him. I think maybe all of us can have an ego and be arrogant at sometimes, and I think that's how he played it with the negotiations in that fight. That was a 60-40 fight. I talked to Shakur the other day. Matter of fact, he told me, he said, shit, Bernie, I would have took 35. They ain't even offered me nothing else after that. They ain't even try to counter offer or nothing. They didn't try to make it happen at all. This I talked to the kid the other day. So, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even they was trying to that
Ooh,
was a
we
way to
gonna
avoid
take
the fight.
35. Oof.
That's what he told me. You know what I mean? So, like I'm saying, if I tell you I got this old raggedy truck, I want $1 million for it. I'm not trying to sell it. So I don't think he was really trying to make the fight, but you know, still Dev, like I say, he did what he's supposed to do. He beat Pro Grade real good. That was his best performance, I think. And he come back and with his back against the wall and beat Brian Norman, who we can't take nothing away from. He was a puncher, he was undefeated guy, and he wanted to fight. He never, he was believing in himself, and he lost. So shout out to Devin Haney again.
Mm. No, definitely, man. He definitely proved a lot of people wrong. As far as, durability, people saying, hey, is he chinny? Is he a shot fighter? It seemed to me he answered those questions. What would you say?
Well, he never got hit.
He didn't really got hit clean.
Yeah, never got hit. So um, I said Brian Norman was the hardest puncher at welterweight, but he never got hit clean, and that's goes to, okay, you can give him the IQ for that. You can give him that. You can give him the IQ for that. You can give
Mm.
his credit to his IQ for nullifying that guy and taking away his best punch.
Yep.
And but you know what I'm saying, that's just it. Let's just see what he gonna do next.
Right. Right. Getting into some of these super chats here.
Benavidez
Um,
ain't no fucking number 4 pound for pound.
you don't
Yo,
got
mama don't
Benavidez
know
on your
shit.
pound for
Bitch
pound?
ass nigga.
Do you got
No,
him on yours or no?
fuck no. Benavidez ain't no fucking pound for pound. Fuck
Mm.
no. This shit was trash last night. That fight was trash. Now I like Benavidez swag. I like his he will fight. He gonna make it a fight, but nah, Benavidez ain't on my pound for pound.
Okay, let's talk about that fight then. I mean, you tell me. I mean, do you feel like,
It
you
clicked
know,
out. I watched like the first 4 rounds, and then my son called me and I answered the phone. By the time I got back, tried to get back to watch it, the phone it said the fight was over. He knocked him out. So the thing about that is that, you know, I say Benavidez, he a fighter. He need to fight. But I give him better credit. I don't really like his style. I don't like his style. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of the Bam-esque style. I'm more of the Crawford-esque style. You understand? Those are the type of fighters I'm looking. That's the level that I think is the highest level. Those are the pound for pound guys that I'm talking about. Um, but like I say, so Benavidez, I think he's a slapping puncher. You know, man, I'm not a big fan of Benavidez as far as watching him fight. Like I don't get nothing out of Benavidez. I'm not a big, huge Benavidez fan, but I give him a lot of credit for being a fighter. But like I say, if his thing is going forward and moving on with his own legacy, not worried about Canelo going and fighting Bivol or Better Beef, and I would rather see either one though. It don't matter. Better
it's
Beef a
sort
little
of
older,
Ramirez first right now. He's going to be fighting him in May.
so he going to 200. Okay, okay. But so listen, this is the thing too though. I don't understand how they claiming that man is the WBA and WBC light heavyweight champion when Bivol is the undisputed champion. That's just bogus as hell. I never heard him say he got
They
stripped or
stripped. They stripped him.
they stripped him.
They stripped him. I told you. They stripped him early. I think Vivo had that belt for like a week, bro. Like it was crazy.
That's crazy. And to strip him of the WBA when he was the long reigning WBA champion. That was his first title. He won the WBA title. He had that title probably like 5, 6, 7 years. Shit. And they stripped him of the championship. But even at that, still, I've never when was the titles on the line for real? Like when is the that you can strip and upgrade them? So I can't roll with shit like that. That shit weak to me. That shit so weak to me. And who did he beat for that? Who did he fight for that? Who did he
Better.
win? He
Oh,
beat Morrell,
nah, it wasn't Morel. It was
Vosdick,
Boswick. Yep.
Vosdick for the WBC, right?
Yeah.
Because that was the interim championship. And then I don't know who he won the
He
WBA
definitely,
title
yeah,
from.
no, I know he got emailed that he was mad that he was mad that he got it emailed.
Huh?
That he was mad that he got the belt by an email. Like he what he was gonna do.
Oh, well, like I say, don't take the motherfucker. Fight somebody for it. Tell him no, the title vacant, and let's me and him can fight. Yardy was a world title challenger. Put it on the line against Yardy, and it don't matter because basically the title was vacant. They stripped him, but don't upgrade me to the championship. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And I think it's shameful for the boxing for to take a title from a guy like Bivol who's been a stand up champion and then an undisputed champion, a long reigning champion that you just strip him of the title. That's just bogus as hell.
You think he could beat those guys?
I like to see him. I like to see him try. Hold on, Mill.
Smash the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Also, subscribe to my man Bernie the Boxer's channel. He got a
You know,
dope channel.
see, I got a lot of bitch ass niggas in here on my dick. Fuck you, bitch ass niggas. On my mom. You think I give a fuck about you, pussy ass niggas? You niggas
Let's
watching me. Nobody give
let's
a fuck about you, bitch ass nigga.
let's
So
announce
what?
them. This
Pick them
guy's
in
full of
the
shit. He talk crazy, about Devin.
So fucking what? So fucking what, bitch ass nigga? What you like about him? You can't tell me one fucking thing because you don't know shit about no fucking boxing, bitch ass nigga. Now type fast, nigga. Tell me what you like about Devin, you bitch ass nigga. What you know about no fucking boxing? You ain't no fucking boxer. You want to suck his fucking dick, you bitch ass nigga. You like his fucking dyed hair, you pussy ass nigga. You like his fucking fancy ass clothes, you bitch ass nigga. Tell me what you like about Dev. He ain't look like nothing, nigga. Nothing. He won, but so what, nigga? He ain't look like shit. He ain't look like no fucking all-time great. He ain't look like no fucking great. He ain't look like no fucking pound for pound. Fuck out of here. That nigga got some years on in boxing, so he got some experience. But that nigga ain't looking like no nothing, nigga. Get your bitch ass out of here. Fuck all you niggas. On my soul. Fuck you.
Yana says, "Didn't you say Norman was the best welterweight? Stop, stop the hate, Bernie. Haney's resume is better than Shakur's."
Shakur ain't got shit to do with this. You know that's my guy, but so what? He about to fight motherfucking Tio for the lineal championship. So what the fuck you hating on him for? Nigga, he just beat a nigga's ass that throw 1,000 punches. Nigga, so what the fuck? His fight more entertaining than Devin. Devin safety first like a motherfucker. Safety, safety, super safety first. So I'm gonna give him his credit. He beat Brian Norman. So fucking what? I don't like Devin Haney's style. I don't give a fuck. Bitch ass nigga, I don't like his style. Now, you bitch ass niggas can't never say nothing about what you like about Devin Haney. Not one person in here ain't saying nothing about Devin Haney. You can't even describe what you like about him. When you say his footwork, what do you mean by that? You can't even break that shit down. You niggas don't know shit about no fucking boxing. Fuck.
Joshua Plummer, thank you for the 5 piece. Okay, F boy. Came back to apologize. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, go apologize, kid.
Who apologized, bitch ass nigga? I ain't apologize for shit. Yeah, everything I don't predict everything I wanted oh boy to win. But I had it a 50-50 fight, you dumb motherfucker. Now, go suck Devin's dick, you bitch ass nigga. Go suck his dick. Go find him and hunt him down and go suck his dick. Ask him, can you wear one of his chains? Bitch ass nigga, wear his nice clothes.
Mm. Joshua Bernie don't know shit about boxing. Joshua Plummer, Mill City, I sent you the video of Shakur turning his back and running too. I sent it 1 minute after it was requested.
Against De Los Santos, your
You
mama
for,
weak.
you
Your mama
forgot to
weak,
say
bitch
you're
ass
a
nigga.
fan of Shakur D style. Ha ha ha, because of you buffing. Dark Star, if Benavides goes up, he gotta see Obatiah. So yeah, Obatiah, cruiserweight champ. What you think about him?
Them is all good legacy fights for David Benavidez. Them is all legacy fights for David Benavidez. You can't argue with a winner. You can't argue with a winner. He won. So he won. Okay. But sometimes you really win, you really lose. Sometimes you lose, you really win. Feel me? Come on now. Like I said, Devin beat Lomachenko. They gave raised his hand, but nobody believed that shit. Didn't nobody believe that? Nobody. That's not even a fight you would go back and watch and be proud of Devin in that fight. So everybody thought Lomachenko won. The people still stayed with Lomachenko. So okay, he won. Good.
He didn't
He
even know
won.
Benavides had a belt, but he want to talk boxing. You can't do anything if they email if it to you, Goofy. It's gotta hands accept it in the build,
You
and the
stupid
build's
motherfucker.
off.
You ain't gotta do nothing, you dumb motherfucker. You ain't gotta do nothing. It's called integrity. It's called honor, you stupid motherfucker. Huh? It's called integrity, you motherfucker. If somebody hand you a pile of shit, you gonna extend your hand, you dumb motherfucker? No, nigga, you turn it down. You turn it down. When you got integrity and you a champion, championships is won in the ring, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck you mean I didn't know he was no champion. He won, he ain't no fucking champion. Bivol the champion, pussy. Give a fuck about no belt. Bivol the champion.
Mm. So yeah, I'm telling you, what do you think about as far as Turkey and bringing those fights out there to Saudi Arabia?
Man, that's a tough to ask them guys to go fight at 4 in the morning is ridiculous. That shit, the fights don't go on no fucking Riyadh. Lord bless them. That shit is, no. 4 in the morning, that's just terrible for the guys. They already going through a lot already. Then you want these guys to, man, but money make you do some strange things. Money will make you do some shit. Money will make you dance. Money will make you so, I mean, he is the man with the money and the man with the gold rules. So if he want the fucking fights in Saudi, the fight's gonna be in Saudi. You know what I mean? But he been switching it up, going back and forth. So, but that was a fight for Vegas. All them fucking fights, that was a Vegas card. That wasn't no Saudi card. Maybe I don't know about the logistics of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not know about the logistics. Maybe it's you make more money on the zone, or you don't want to charge all these people just after the Canelo fight for all these cards. You got to pay these guys. You don't want to charge the consumer that much money. So I don't know. But that was a Vegas card. That was litty. It was a beautiful card. There was a lot of talent on that card. And shout out to Turkey Al Sheik.
Yeah, man, definitely a great card. Joshua Plummer, Loma went to the hospital right after the fight. Dev went to the crib. Yeah, yeah, Dev
I
did
don't know.
definitely was spotless in that fight for sure. He could have went to the club right after.
Who Devin was?
Yeah.
Who, Loma? I
Nah, nah,
mean,
nah, not Loma, not against Loma.
oh,
Nah, he got hit
that's
with
what he said.
Loma. He
Oh,
talking
I'm
about
sorry. Oh, he talking
Norman
about
this weekend.
Oh, okay. I thought he said Loma. Okay, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, he did. So what? You still can't tell me what you like about Devin Haney. You bitch ass nigga just want to suck, man. What you like about Devin Haney? I swear to God,
Oh,
Devin
he said
Haney.
Loma went to the hospital. That's what he
Yeah,
said. He
that's
said
what I said.
Loma
Yeah.
went to the hospital right
How
after.
you know that? How you know that? How you know that? For what? For the body shots, man. Please. Loma was never affected, never hurt, never wobbled, never nothing. Never, never. Never. What are y'all talking about? If he did, good for him. He went to go get checked and made sure he was good. And I'm not saying that Devin probably, if he did hurt him, he held it well. He did a great poker face. You know what I mean? So
Mm,
he still didn't win the fight. Lomachenko won the fight. The man won the fight. Lomachenko won the fight. Now they didn't raise his hand, but Lomachenko won the fight. Everybody I was sitting with thought Lomachenko won the fight. Devin Haney did not win that fight, but they gave it to him.
mm. What do you think about now DB3 joins forces with Jay Prince? What do you think? We talked about Keyshawn a little bit, but yeah, this news just popped out last week.
Well, if Prince do right by him, they could get somewhere. They could do something. I mean, if Prince want to do right by him, I don't know. I haven't. If Jay Prince, far as with the boxing, his past record, then you might be a little skeptical. But maybe he turned over a new leaf. Maybe, what I'm saying. Them guys are very talented, and I just hope he do right by him.
Salute to Bernie. Talk your shit, black man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Why
So
you want
like
me to
you,
love Haney so bad? I don't understand. And I'm still not hearing
Dev
nothing
got the
about
best jab in the game.
never,
Nah.
never, never. He barely used the fucking jab. How you got the best jab in the game? He barely used the jab. He used it just enough to win. Crawford got the best jab in boxing. Stop it. Y'all know that. Crawford do everything better than everybody in boxing right now. Stop it. Stop playing. Crawford number one pound for pound all around. There ain't no even question about that. Ain't no even question about that. Crawford do everything better than everybody in boxing right now.
Mm.
Offense, defense, footwork, every fucking thing. Crawford catch and counter. Fuck every Crawford do every fucking thing better than everybody right now. So it's Crawford and everybody else.
Shit. That boy is good. That boy is real good.
So that
Um,
boy great.
shit. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Is it done? Is it done January 31st?
And for as fast as it's coming, I was just thinking that it's it's not announced yet. You know, it's
Right.
not announced. So you know, I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting on the announcement.
Yeah, man. Really on that. Um, as far as Devin, you know, he beats the best welterweight. Who do you want to see him in there next? You know what I mean? They're saying that Ryan Garcia and Barrios, they got a date. Does he wait for that? Is Connor Ben on the plate? What you think?
Well, kind of Ben was talking rough, so I mean, I think Devin Haney, like I say, the chain is off of him. You know what I'm saying? Let him loose. You know, like you say he been fighting champions. The last fight's been 8 champions, so keep fighting champions. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? She keep fighting champions. So go for if Barrios can't go get Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go over in England and try your luck with the Crocker guy. You know, he got the IBF championship.
He
That
was
guy is,
Crocker, yeah.
you know, probably, you know what I mean? For whatever it is, you know, we go over there and make it, you know, you popping right now, you heavy. Let's go see how you do over in the stadium with Lewis Crocker. You know, that's what I would say. Keep fighting champions. Go over there and fight him. Why them guys in the meantime? And shit, why wait? You know, he 28 years old or whatever. The why wait? How you don't need no fucking? We don't need you to fight in a year from now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we need you fighting in the next 6 months. Go in there and fight Lewis Crocker. Go with that title, and you have 2 portions of the title. You know, so then go in there right there while you sharp. Get your money. Go in there and fight the winner of Barrios and Ryan Garcia. Feel me? So shit. And then who else got the other title? Who else got the other title?
Rolly.
Oh, who was Rolly? Okay, yeah. So I say Rolly ain't got no fight, you know, and they got a little history. Go over there and fight Rolly. I think that's a good fight. Rolly gonna sell the fight, and you know, shoot. So go fight Rolly. You know, you went from him, and actually he beat the man that conquered you. So go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? That's a storyline right there. If Ryan get past Barrios, which is not a gimme, you know, go for undisputed. If I'm Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't think nobody's interested in outside of Devin Haney going for undisputed. Me myself, you know, Devin Haney don't bring enough excitement to fight. Just know anybody. You know what I mean? And I think he needs somebody to. I don't know. Like I say, he fighting champions. Keep fighting champions. To fight, see him fight anybody, whoever, a no namer or some guy that we never heard of. No, I don't think he. I don't think he that does well for him. Keep fighting champions. He's been fighting champions. Keep fighting champions. Keep his motivation up and become undisputed champion at welterweight. You know, I think he can do that and he can have a good reign at welterweight. And no, let's see after that. Let's see how it goes if he can become that.
Do you think so?
Yeah, definitely. The welterweight division is kind of weak right now. It's kind of weak right now, and I think he's the most accomplished guy in the division. I think he's the best fighter in the division. You know what I mean? So yes, I definitely think he can do it. Them guys, they good fighters, decent fighters, but I think Devin is a level above every one of them.
Oh, and they've been actually talking about that. Thank you, Joshua Plummer. Excluding Canelo's rematch, if Bud considered to go to 162 undispute.
There's no rematch. There's not a rematch. Y'all gotta stop believing everything y'all read on the fucking blog. Stop just y'all so keyed up to believe and read and say that shit. Just stop believing that shit. Did Crawford say that? Did Canelo say that? No. You motherfuckers these motherfuckers don't know nothing. They just say stupid shit to get y'all to talk, and everybody just start fucking talking, and speculating off of something that's not even fucking happening. Damn, y'all so fucking lame and easy to go for shit. Y'all just believe any fucking thing y'all read, anything. Stupid shit. Just like the motherfucker that Mill. You see the motherfucker took me and your thing and said some shit that I said about that. I ain't even say that. He put the block, put the writing up there like I said. I'm like, I didn't say that. And then just stupid shit. You know what I mean? Just but that's this YouTube shit. That's the shit we living in, and I don't give a fuck. Your mama lame bitch ass nigga. You can. It's easy to talk that shit when you over there, nigga. You gonna want to shake my hand, pussy ass nigga. When you see me, you bitch ass nigga. You would never be the one that say you said that. You pussy ass nigga. Every time I walk around, everywhere when I'm in all the fights, you bitch ass niggas come and shake my hand. You niggas come and shake my hand. You niggas want to take pictures with me. You niggas, man, get the fuck out of here. You niggas talking tough over the internet, pussy ass niggas. And you niggas watching me, bitch ass nigga. Ain't nobody watching you. Ain't nobody give a fuck about what you think. Nobody give a fuck about what you
He Joshua said excluding the rematch, meaning don't consider it.
listen. I don't know what Crawford's gonna do, but there's nothing else for Crawford to do. If they don't, if let me say this one last, if they don't give him 100 million, if you don't hear them giving him 100 million, it ain't happening.
It ain't happening. Those are now are those your words or is those Crawford words?
Them is Crawford's words.
Ooh, ooh, 100 mil to come see me,
Hmm.
the best fighter in the world.
Right? By
Like, you
far, by far,
want to
the
see the
most.
best fighter of the world? You got to. So, how about this though? This is some real facts here. That's that Crawford got offered the Jake Paul fight, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at the what was it that he just it wasn't a good timing for him or some shit like that? What was it that he didn't want to do it? What was it that he do it in a later time?
He told me he turned it down, but you know what I'm saying. He just turned it down. I don't think they want to pay him enough for real. But
Mm.
I'm not.
They didn't hear this. They didn't hear this. It was 100.
No, hell no. I mean, yeah, it's 100. They definitely ain't gonna pay him no 100 to get his ass whooped because Crawford don't know how to play no role. He don't know how to run no script. He don't know how to do none of that shit. So Jake Paul will get his ass whooped. So if they want to come in with the 100 million, okay. They didn't want to come, So at the same time, you got a guy like Bud Crawford. Like I say, you trying to rush him into it. Why? He not gonna do that? That's got like nigga, who you think you is? No, I just beat Canelo ass. I just beat. You know what I mean? I'm bred it up. I'm doing my world tour right now. I'm not finna go and do no fucking clown act, no fucking circus shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I beat motherfuckers asses for real. Crawford, he beat motherfuckers ass for real. So I'm not finna do that. You know what I mean? It's good money or whatever. Even any millions is good money, but he ain't fretting for no money. So you feel me? I'm not gonna run up there and turn your shit up. I'm still chilling. You know what I mean? And come correct. That's what I'm feeling. But so I think it was even. I won't say it was disrespect to call Crawford because he's a huge name in the boxing game and he's the face of boxing. But I mean, I think it was unrealistic for them, during the time. You know what I mean? Now, if they was talking to say setting it up later on, you know what I mean? Okay, but to try to come and try to push him in at this short juncture, no.
Short notice, yeah. December
Yeah,
19th was the date, right? So you got to be
yeah,
prepared for that.
yeah.
That type of deal. Okay. So, um, yeah, and I hear you on that because what I think they were saying something about Anthony Joshua making about 80 for it or something like that to
Well,
fight
them
him.
heavyweights, them heavyweights, they command money. Them heavyweights that command money. Joshua has, for whatever it is, them England guys, they keep their fan base no matter what. Even though he just got knocked out by Dubois, and bad too. You know what I mean? But I mean, shit, if the money was on the table. So shout out to Joshua. You feel me? He wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's an easy check for Joshua. So shout out to Joshua. It's a show. It's a stage show. It's an exhibition. Even though they declare a winner, it's entertainment and shit. Why not? So it just fell in his lap. You know what I mean? Tank dropped the ball on the dumbass shit. And now it's gonna be uh, I would say more even because they both bigger guys. Tank is a little guy. So it make it a little bit more even and Joshua can probably toy with him, and he ain't gonna beat no fucking Joshua. That's just it. So what we doing over here? You know what I mean? You lost to Fury, bro. You're not finna beat Joshua. Joshua, he only getting beat by the best. And you know what I mean, he was just being reckless against Dubois. Feel me? So he probably could have came out and won that fight had he not been so reckless against Dubois. So you only the best is beating Joshua, you know. So this guy ain't nowhere near the best. So it's just going what? Just oh boy, just pocketing 80 million. Shout out to him. 80 million. Ain't that lovely? Jesus.
Right, right. Trey Duck, thank you for the two piece. Sam Noakes versus William Cepeda. Who? What you think, Bernie?
I don't really care. Don't matter. Who cares about Williams and Peta for real and Sam Noakes? I'm sure to be a good fight because those guys are action guys.
Yeah, yeah. Man, um, now when we talked about Shakur and Devin earlier, do you feel like
Mhm.
that fight happens at 47? Do you feel like, or do you feel like that fight don't happen because perhaps maybe Devin will move up in weight when that time comes? I mean, what do you think?
Well, no, I don't know. I think that if Shakur said, I think he if he can go up to 47 and fight Ben, I think he can go up to 47 and fight Devin.
Right.
Like I said before, I think that they both bring out the best of each other. And like I say, you seen their sparring sessions, they high level shit. And like I said, when I watch Devin, his sparring sessions be way better than his fights. So um, it could. I don't know why they not. It's on Devin. Shakur ready to fight everybody. Nobody calling Shakur bluff. Nobody. In a real way. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's calling that man's bluff, and he wants to fight. Nobody's calling that man's bluff.
In the comments, Joshua Plummer, do you think Mason can beat Keyshawn?
Uh, I think that's a hell of a fight, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Keyshawn is a dynamic fighter. Keyshawn is a dynamic fighter, and Keyshawn Keyshawn a little bit better than me. Then I like his style a little bit better than me than Mason. I like Mason, but I think Mason a little bit more reckless, and I think that's what might be his undoing a little bit. I think he's just a little bit reckless, little careless, and that might be his downfall with Keyshawn. Keyshawn is a very patient guy, and he's a sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? He's a mean guy. He got fast hands, super fast. I think he's fat, a little faster than Abdullah Mason, and might be a little stronger than Abdullah Mason too. So I don't know, but I think it's an intriguing fight. Definitely an intriguing fight. Definitely super fight. I mean, it's a great fight for them guys. Is say Abdullah Mason is on his way up, and you know what I mean. The way he looking is like you want to see him in there with whoever. You know what I mean. But and I wouldn't mind that neither. Like I say, they push Melder Taylor fast. Melder Taylor was fighting Buddy McGirtz and other guys when he was still a baby pretty much. So shoot, I won't be opposed to it. But as a manager, maybe not yet. He just got to the title, but he got the talent to be there. And he's the youngest champion by far. He's only 21. Them boys is 27, 28. So he got them by 7 years. So imagine in 7 years where he gonna be. Probably at 47. You know what I'm saying? Probably at 47 in 7 years. He tall. He might be at 47. So you know, the sky's the limit for Abdullah Mason. But in this time frame right now, I'd like to see all those guys mix it up. You know what I'm saying? I like to see all those guys mix it up. I like to see them all mix it up for real. They all got star power. I just like to see them all mix it up. Any of them, the round robin them. However you want to do it. But Dev big as hell. Devin big as hell. I don't know. Devin big as hell now. That might be, Devin. I might have outgrew those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. What's next for Norman? Question mark. A tune-up, Crocker.
Yeah, I would probably go and get my feet wet with somebody else, probably a solid person, and then probably look for Crocker. I never seen Crocker, but yeah, Brian Norman. I mean, like I say, I cannot hate on Brian Norman. I cannot hate on Brian Norman. Is he a spectacular fighter? No, but he's knocking bums out. So I had to give him a lot of credit for that. I had to give him a lot of credit for even fighting Devin Haney though, for real. You know what I'm saying? For fighting Devin Haney for real. Maybe they over underestimated him. You know what I mean? Because the way Ryan did and did him. But you got to understand this too, which I had to understand too, is that Ryan is experienced as well. He was a top amateur. He's been in the ring with all these guys, with Rolly and all them other guys, and been in the ring with Tank, and he has experience as well. You know what I mean? So, and he had a chip on his shoulder against Devin, so he was very fired up for that fight, and he got that quick twitch, and like I say, I think Devin Haney didn't take Ryan Garcia for real. I think coming off that win against Prograis, I think he was feeling so good about himself that he was like, shit, I'm gonna fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Devin probably overlooked Ryan Garcia. They never said that, but he probably overlooked because of what happened. But I think he overlooked, like he was saying, he's Ryan's trash. He looks trash when you watch him, but shit, he know how to handle himself when he get in there. So I think Devin Haney might took him a little lightly. He should have probably made it boring at first and then exploited his shortcomings. But he probably was breeding his own press clippings. He looked so good against Prograis, looked fantastic against Prograis, and he might have what I mean, like I say, took him a little light. So it is what it is. And then our boy shit the bed with Rolly, so the rematch couldn't happen. But it worked out better in Devin's favor for real because now he's a world champion now. So even though he didn't get his get back, he got a shot at another title. So I mean, shit, it worked out in his favor. You know what I mean? Um,
Whether
yeah.
Ryan wins that WBC title or not.
I mean, if he win that, then it's a great get back because then it's a unification and it's a rematch. So the fight gonna be huge because everybody want to see that fight still. Everybody want to see that fight still. So I don't know if Ryan can get past Barrios. 'Cause I think Barrios is a decent fighter. So, but I seen the sparring sessions with him and Rolly, and I knew that Rolly used to just bully him in them sparring sessions. They all on YouTube. It was just like with Tank and Lamont. They knew each other, and so for whatever reason, this guy he just terrified Rolly when he get in there, and this guy Roach he just knew Tank every move pretty much. So you know that's just what happened. But never know what happens. But if it does happen, which would be a great cinema story that Ryan beats Barrios, because then he becomes a world champion for the first time. So he somewhat lives up to his potential. And then you got the rematch with Devin Haney. But I don't think if he gets past Barrios, then I want to see them fight next. Don't fight nobody else. Don't fight Rolly in the rematch. No, fight Devin Haney because that's the fight. Everybody want to see that fight. Then Devin Haney can rest well because he owe that man an ass whooping. You cheated me. You know what I'm saying? You put me through turmoil. You know what I'm saying with your cheating, and I owe you ass one. So I'm looking for Devin Haney to get the rematch, and it's gonna be one of the biggest fights of the year whenever it happens. And I'm picking Devin Haney to come back and win.
Mm. Joshua Plummer. So why you Shakur ain't saying anything besides 50-50 when definitely have three different offers?
I don't know what he's saying. What is he saying? He don't
So
even know what he's
why
talking about.
so why Shakur ain't say anything besides 50-50?
Why should Courtney say anything besides 50-50? Well, because shit, it ain't on him to do nothing else. It's on them. I don't know. I don't know what he said. I don't know what happened in the negotiations. I don't know. But like I said, that's what the kid told me. So I know him personally, you motherfucker. So that's all I'm saying. That's what he told me. I don't know what the fuck happened out in the public. I don't know. I don't know. Shit. And truly, it was on Devin Haney to do that. Devin Haney needed so much validation. Devin Haney needed so much validation. Not Shakur. Devin Haney needed so much validation from the email champ, all that shit, from the Camboses fighting weak ass Camboses, all that shit. He needed the fucking validation from the fucking Loma fight, barely winning that fight. He needed the validation. Shakur don't need no fucking validation. Shakur don't need no fucking validation. Fuck, he couldn't
Smash
get
the
no
like
fucking.
button, y'all.
He couldn't get no fucking Loma fight. He can't get the fucking. He can't get no fights. Everybody terrified of Shakur, and we still don't know if Tio gonna take the fight. Everybody scared of that man. He can't get no
Mm.
fight. He can't get no fight, and he want all the smoke. Fight that man.
Damn, so we might not get this, you saying. Tio ain't feel his portion of the contract?
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it's not announced. You know what I mean? And I feel like if the fight should be announced by now. If the fight
Already,
gonna be
yeah,
January 31st, they should be announced so people should be, getting ready and getting their mind and everything about what's going on. You know what I mean? Getting happy about what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get excited about it and things like that. So, I don't know if the fight is necessarily gonna happen, but it's supposed to be happening. The kid is in camp getting ready for that fight.
so yeah, Bernie, you want to let everybody know what happened yesterday? I mean, was it yeah, yesterday on the fights with your heavyweight?
Oh, shout out to Jamar Talley from Camden, Camden's own. You know what I'm saying? The home of Ray Savage Ford too. We knocked him out second round. Look out for Jamar Talley, cruiserweight, maybe a light heavyweight coming, and knocked out. Look good. You can catch the fight on YouTube. You can YouTube him. You can search him up. You can go on his story and see some highlights of him. But Jamar Talley, talent to look for. Top amateur in the United States. Could have went to the Olympics. Forgot what happened between all that, but like I say, shoot, look for him. Jamar Talley from Camden, man.
For sure, for sure. Bernie, let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
Oh
Appreciate you
man,
for tapping in as well, man.
it's Bernie the Boxer, Bernie THA Boxer. You can catch me on Instagram at Bernie. I mean at YouTube at Bernie the Boxer as well as Instagram Bernie THA Boxer. And if you want to cash at the kid, you want to support the channel in some type of way, you know what I mean? It's the same hashtag, Bernie the Boxer.
You already know, man. Bernie, I got some juice here. One of the Brian Norman's sparring partners. He used to spar Devin Haney, and I guess Devin Haney unblocked him and started messaging him. So he want to come on the air and chop it up
Who?
with me real quick. Elijah
Who?
Flores.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
This
he's
the thing
he's
though.
yeah.
I got everybody keeps saying I gotta give him. What am I giving him flowers for? Why y'all want me to kiss his ass so bad? Why y'all so mad I don't like Devin? I don't understand that. Y'all can never say I don't like his style. So what? He won the fight. So what? I don't understand. It's like y'all that in boots. Y'all keep giving me all this flack about them niggas, but you can't tell me nothing that you like about him. So what? You niggas be hating on me. Why you niggas don't ever look at nothing that I'm saying? You niggas so much on my dick and so mad where I'm at that you niggas want to hate on me. You niggas don't never try to think about nothing that I'm saying. You bitch ass niggas don't try to take none that I'm nothing. Everything I say, y'all don't never listen to none of the positive stuff I say. Anything that you look that you don't want to hear, that you don't like, you trying to find a way to deter to fuck with me about it. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I don't like Devin Haney. I told you. He gay. Wearing his fucking blonde, his fucking hair. Like he said, they worrying about his fucking clothes. He don't got no substance to me. That's why I don't like Devin. And his style is boring as fuck. He not exciting at all for his speed, for his talent, what he got. The shit, you never seen him look like how he look against Shakur and sparring. You never seen him look like how he look against Tank and sparring. You ain't never seen that shit. How good he look in there. He don't do that shit in no fucking fight. His best fight was with Regis Prograis. Little ass, scrawny ass Regis Prograis. And Regis Prograis not that good. Brian Norman was decent. They're not that good. These motherfuckers not on this man level now. Only thing I can say to his credit, only thing I can say that to his credit is that Boost didn't want to fight him for some odd reason. Boost didn't want to fight him. So what I mean, that would have been an intriguing fight had that happen. So he do got that feather in his cap that Boost turned him down, tried to draw him up to 52. You know what I mean? And that says something about Boots having respect for Devin Haney. You know what I mean? But as a fighter, he a good fighter. He decent. Obviously, he's winning. He's a world. But do I like him? Fuck no. No, I don't like his style. No, I don't like his style. I won't give a fuck it. No, I don't like his style. So what? Fuck you and your mama, bitch ass niggas. All right. Mill City, that's it.
Well, look, we got one Steve made. Why you don't like boots?
No, I like Boots. Like I said, now I'm gonna say how many times I'm just waiting on him to prove us right. That's all I'm trying to say. Y'all still can't understand that? I'm trying to wait for him to prove us right. He not moving like that. Y'all still, I didn't say it 1,000 times, sit on these lives, and y'all motherfuckers don't want to listen to none that I said. Why do we need a tune up to fight Virgil Ortiz? He had to do all that. He should have been fought that nigga, man. They should have been fought at 47. What the fuck going on over here? Why would you need to draw Devin Haney up to 152? Devin Haney? Come on now. He just coming. He was a 35 pounder. I know he was probably killing himself to make weight. It don't matter. You was the 47-pound champion. Why would you need to draw this man up to 52? Nobody else at 52. You wouldn't even fight Virgil at 52. You wouldn't even go over and fight Virgil, and he's not a champion, never been an undisputed champion, never been a world champion. You won't even fight him. You fought whoever the fuck we just seen. You know what I mean? So what that's what I'm saying. That shit don't sit well with me, far as the talent. Then they trying to put him with Bud. That's another thing. Come on now. It don't matter if I know Bud, if I train Bud, if I'm with him or not. The talent that I'm looking at. If you're trying to compare this guy to him, and you're trying to, he's a hybrid of Roy Jones and Crawford mix, and he not taking a chance like that, that don't sit well with me. That don't sit well with me. If y'all can't understand that, if he all that, why he need to? I just said it 1,000 times. Y'all can't understand where I'm coming from. He do look good when he fight. He got some good skills, but I'm now we talking about substance. Now we ain't talking about a baby. This nigga ain't got 5 fights looking like that. He got fights. Okay, he's not a young man that just won a championship like Abdullah Mason. You know he was. Come on now. Y'all pushing Abdullah Mason to fight all these guys, and he just a baby. Just one. This man got 30 fights. Abdullah Mason got 25. Come on now, and y'all pushing him where he gonna go? They both look ultra talented, but y'all not holding him to the fire. Like, how you gonna be a Crawford? And then I'm saying too, in substance, Crawford first title defense was against Yorkis Gamboa.
Mm.
Crawford was having a hard time making 30, 35. Gamboa was a 35 pounder. He was an interim champion. When he fought him, he went straight from England to do that. Come on, he fought Victor Poso, who was the most feared guy at 40. Regardless of Indongo, he fought the most feared guy at 40. Straight up, he went and fought okay, it was what's the kid's name? Horn. Okay, but this guy had just coming off his best win against Manny Pacquiao, who roughed him up and made it a rough fight. Manny, if you was thinking Horn and Pacquiao, you thinking Horn gonna just get blew out, because who the fuck is Jeff Horn? But he roughed Pacquiao, made it rugged, and they gave him the fight. Crawford took him apart. Couldn't get none of the fights with none. So this is what all I'm saying. This is a guy who can make all these fights happen and won't. And you got a guy like Crawford who could make all these fights happen, and everybody ran from him. So when we talk, don't that's the thing that's rubbing me the wrong way. You can't say this man is in this man's league and he not living up to that at all. Not even a fraction of that. That's what I'm saying. So it's not that I don't like Boots. Like I say, I'm just like everybody else. I want to see him do it. You feel me? Now you're gonna start off with Virgil Ortiz. Okay, that's a good start with Virgil Ortiz. That's a good start with Virgil Ortiz. But let's see him mow down the IBF champion. Let's see him mow down Fendora. You know what I mean? Then, okay, then we can say, all right, then he like that. Let's see, why did the man draw Devin Haney up? Nobody asked him, not one person in this, and everybody that you won't even ask him that. Why did you try to fight Devin Haney at 52? Nobody asked him, not just one simple question. Not one person will ask him, and still to this day, right now, will nobody ask him? YSM ain't gonna ask him. No person who that's gonna interview Boots from now never ask him, why did you is that true that you tried to fight Devin Haney at 52? Is that true, or did he make that up? Nobody will ask him that. So is that's your champ? You talking about a Roy Jones? And you know how Roy Jones get down. You know how Crawford get down. Try to fight, bring a smaller guy up past the weight class that he in as a champion, and then you won't even fight a guy that's not a champion at a full weight. When you moving up to a full weight, 54, you saying 52, that's junior middleweight for Devin Haney. So you're gonna make the small guy go past even, and then then you won't even fight the guy who's a true junior middleweight. You need a tune-up to fight him. Come on now. That's all I'm saying. Y'all crazy as fuck.
Joshua Plummer, thank you for the 5 piece. You think Shakur is exciting? Question. They boxers, not brawlers. They not knocking people out. They giving boxing lessons.
But Shakur has a better style to me than Devin Haney, for real. You see him against the combination he was throwing. You see how he looked against Jamel. You see the combination he was throwing against Zapata. Come on, bro. Devin Haney not doing that. Devin Haney's not doing that. Devin Haney standing in no pocket. He not catching no punches and counter. He not doing that. He not doing that. He's not doing that. Shakur is walking people down. Devin Haney don't even go forward. Devin Haney don't even go forward. Everything he do on the back foot. Okay. So you can still be exciting off the back foot, but Devin just don't do it for me. So what? Just before anything, don't do it. Don't do it for me. Do I respect him as a fighter? Got to. He a champion. He won this, but like I say, and then the thing too, though, y'all understand no humility. He was lost in the Lomachenko fight, and then he just didn't really give Lomachenko no credit at all. No credit at all. Act like he just won the fight handily. You didn't just win the fight handily. It was a close fight. Okay, they gave you the decision, but you didn't give him no credit. You didn't. I mean, that's all I'm saying. You niggas don't got no subs. You niggas don't got no character. You niggas is weak as fuck. That's why you bitch ass niggas on the internet talking all this shit, typing all this weak ass shit. That's why you bitch ass niggas typing all this shit. If you see me in my face, you wouldn't say shit to me. You niggas would run and turn like cowards. You niggas would never even have a nothing. You wouldn't none of that you saying on this internet would you say it to my face. Nothing. Nothing. Come on now.
Steve May, thank you for the two piece. So, who he have to beat to give Boots props?
I just said it. You silly motherfucker. You wasn't listening to nothing that I said. You dumb motherfucker. You didn't listen to nothing that I said. We just talked
Verducci.
about Boots in this short 2-3 minutes ago. And your dumb ass didn't hear shit that I said. You stupid motherfucker. I gave him props. Didn't I say he could fight? Didn't I say he looked the part? I just want to see him prove it. You dumb motherfucker. Are you not listening? You motherfuckers just trying to say something to try to get underneath my skin and try to go against me. Damn, I know I'm handsome. I know I'm with the best fighter in the world. You understand that? I know that. I know that. They didn't need to be jealous. Don't be jealous. Don't be mad at me because I'm handsome, come flying. You seen what I do. You seen my Instagram. You seen me on YouTube. You seen how I get down. I actually did this shit. You know what I mean? You seen how Crawford talk about me. You feel me? You know you need to say all what you want. You see me working on Netflix. You see me working the pad. You see me guiding them. You understand? You bitch ass niggas see that shit. You don't see me sweeping no gym. You niggas don't see me carrying no motherfucking buckets. You don't see me doing no weak ass shit like that. You understand? Which I don't mind doing none of that, but you niggas don't see that. You see me working, pussy ass niggas. You see me working. You like I just said. You see me with my heavyweight second round knockout, top fighter in the country as far as an amateur. Come on now, you see me with Lester Martinez working, boy. Just gave him Billy a top fight. You see me with Keyshawn Davis, boy. Come on now, you niggas see what I'm doing. You pussy ass niggas, you know what I'm doing. Come on now, I got 30 years in this shit, more than 30 years, pussy ass niggas. You niggas ain't never won't hurt a fly. You niggas won't do nothing. Bitch ass niggas only here talking on the internet. When I see niggas, I see them in their face. Ask everybody when they in their face. I'm gonna say it to their face. I told Devin Haney to his face. I told Bill Haney to his face. I told Earl Spence boys to his face. To their face. Pussy ass nigga, not on the internet. When I see him, I tell him to their face. Nigga. Yeah, you niggas
Damn,
want to see me.
Bernie.
Nah, but you know I'm telling the truth. Bitch ass niggas. Yeah. Bitch ass niggas. Yeah. I'm telling them to their face, nigga. So ain't nobody, when you hear about me, you gonna hear about the truth. Pussy ass boys. Yeah, like I said, you go check my Instagram, nigga. Go see what I did, boy. 30 years with this shit, nigga. 30 motherfucking years plus, pussy.
God damn. God bless me, man. Bless the Lord. Bud 40 years old. Just getting hog credit. Hog's credit over.
Stupid. What does that mean? Credit from who? From you, bitch ass? He getting credit from you, pussy ass nigga? How long ago he was champion? 10 years ago, motherfucker. That was credit enough. Fuck, he don't need nobody else. He don't need nobody pat him on the back. Like you niggas want to go so crazy about Devin Haney. Okay, nigga, please. Okay, he won a champ. Crawford did that 10 years ago, boy. Been a reigning champion for 10 years. Never had no close fight. Never did nothing. Won everything handily. Fuck y'all talking about. First man, 3-time undisputed. Fuck, don't need nobody to pat him on the fucking back. Fuck, you niggas is stupid. It's y'all late, nigga. Y'all late. Been fighter of the year. Been Ring Magazine champion a couple times. 3 times. Fuck, now 4 times. You know who only did that? Come on now. Who had did it 3 times? You can't even name them. It was still Pacquiao and Mayweather. So what the fuck y'all talking about just now getting anybody nigga don't need you niggas to pat them on the back. You niggas be patting niggas on the back that don't deserve shit. You niggas just some dick sucking ass niggas that pat niggas on the back. Why? Because they from Texas? Because they from some fancy place you think? Because he from the city you think he can't have that? You bitch ass niggas. Niggas don't know shit. Weak pussy ass boys. Nobody need no fucking pat on the back, nigga. Hard work. Huh? It's in the proof is in the pudding. Bitch ass niggas.
Man, listen, I appreciate your time, Bernie. I didn't know that this chat was gonna get you this active. I'm not gonna lie, but I definitely appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Once again, let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
Bernie the boxer, bitch ass niggas. All you pussy ass niggas, all my haters, all the people that love me and support me and respect what I say and understand what I say. Appreciate you. Love all you guys. All you bitch ass niggas can't wait to try to say something to put me down or try to discredit me or try to say some goofy ass shit. Nigga, fuck you and your mama, bitch ass niggas. Catch me at Bernie the Boxer, THA, nigga. It is just like that, bitch ass nigga. I'm one of the most main motherfucker outside of Roy Jones and motherfucking Andre Ward and all them niggas that do this shit for real, that was really in the ring, bitch ass nigga, was a national champion, motherfucking runner up, was a motherfucking Golden Glove champ, bitch ass nigga, was a professional fighter, nigga, and now I train professional fighters, bitch ass niggas. Yeah. All right, Mill, I'm
Hey,
gone.
yo, good night, man. Stay
Love.
blessed. Damn, Bernie. Shit. What? Y'all got him hype. Steve Main, I didn't even want to say this because he did all that making 250,000 to sit down. I don't know what you mean by that, bruh. But let's get Elijah Flores on here. Sparring partner of Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney. Like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Not sparring partners. He's a punching bag. Listen, man. Take it easy, y'all. I got some juice. I fell into it. I don't know. I'm trying to get more stories out. You know what I mean? They're calling me for the stories. So I'm out here really just trying to give it to y'all, man. So hopefully you guys appreciate, the content as well. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody in the live. We got Elijah Flores tapping in right now. So once again, double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices. We got over 444, no, 466 people on the live right now. Double tap the screens. Where we at, Elijah? Can you hear me? I I can hear you, but I can't see you, and I can barely hear you. I I can barely hear you on the Wi-Fi. You on that Wi-Fi? So, huh? I can't hear you. I'm gonna take you out and come back in. See if it's the Wi-Fi or not. Smash a like button, y'all. Man, we're gonna be having some more people on. We can't hear him. I know. I know. We gonna come back. Got some stuff here. You know what I mean? My homeboy hit me. He like, yo, check this out. So I'm like, let's get his approval. Let's get his thoughts. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, I got a story to say. So, you know, he let it be known. So I'm gonna let him share the stuff. 'Cause, salute to everybody on the lot. Oh, wait a minute. The hell just happened? All right. Where's Elijah at? Come back. Oh, he back. All right, he back. Let's go. Let's get this thing rolling. Hit the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices. Let's get this shit cracking. Let's get this shit cracking. My other phone died. But what's going on? Big Franco in the house. What's going? Nah, 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 nah. You can't say that. And we got love for Haney over here. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. But we gotta interview everybody though. You know what I mean? We gotta interview everybody. We can't just interview, you know what I mean, one side. We gotta interview both sides. You know what I mean? Where you at, Elijah? I try, man. Mac, I try. I try. But yo, I
Yeah, I hooked up to the Wi-Fi right now. I'm joining right now.
all right, cool. Let's get it. Boom. All right. Freeze Temp. Thank you for the 5 piece. Really appreciate you, my guy. Mill City Boxing in the building. Yeah. Just hook up to Wi-Fi right now. You already know he's just getting his stuff together. But yeah, he got some. We got a leak. We got a leak DM over here. You know what I mean? They hit me up. They're like, I need a platform to talk. I said, you already know, Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media. We gonna let you have the platform. We gonna let you get it off your chest. You know what I mean? I could do it right now to show the DMs right now, or I can have him show it. So I'm gonna have him show it. You know what I mean? He said he's joining right now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. My man Bernie the Boxer tapped in for the first guest. Make sure you tune in. We dropped a couple videos today. Um, check out the one with Zab Judah and Coach Kenny Ellis. Also, Zab and we did an interview with Coach Breadman. 2 interviews you guys gotta check out. Also, we got the reaction after the fight with Brian Norman Sr. And then we're gonna also drop another video for y'all tonight. So we got some content for y'all, you know what I mean? Elijah Flores is now coming in with some Wi-Fi. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Dímelo, mi
Yo,
gente.
goody. You can
What's
hear me
good?
now? It's good.
We good money now. We good money.
Uh,
How are
uh,
you?
chilling, man. Chilling. Just getting ready for my fight. My boy just fought yesterday too. He was at that event, so it's going good. He took the dub.
Shit, thank God I didn't put my money on your bet for this Haney and Norman shit. I would have
Nah,
been
yeah.
broke, my brother.
Yeah, I put a bet too. I lost bet too, but at the end of the day, styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know,
Did
yeah.
you did you expect it to go down like that? Like the after the first and second round? I mean, were you shocked about, him dropping them in the second round?
So when the same exact time they was fighting, my boy's fighting. So I'm in Long Beach at the Thunder Studios watching on my iPad while watching. Like I'm looking up and down. I think I started watching it like after the third. But yeah, nah, I was highly surprised. Like I feel like compared to sparring me, he had great head movement. I feel like he didn't do a lot of the things that he was doing in sparring from fighting. And I said it though that sparring and fighting is two different things. I gave credit to Haney that, the shit go the distance. He uses his jab, he picks his shots, he's used his IQ. It'll be a lean towards, but he did what he was supposed to do, I guess. So that's what everybody else is saying. But styles make fight at the end of the day. So it's like, I can't really, it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
With the rematch, I know you sparred Ryan too. Do you feel like, now that he's acclimated, we'll get a little bit more acclimated to 47, that the outcome of the rematch would be different?
Probably. I mean, you learn from each and every fight. So it's like, especially after fighting somebody like Ryan, what I'm saying? I hope he'll learn from that. So I'm pretty sure he will. Like at any other fighter, you gotta adjust. And at the 47-pound division, he looked at pretty filled out. So, I hope he stays there.
Yeah.
Hope he stays there.
Why? Tell me why.
Nah, cause like I said before, man, it's crazy, man. It's some lame little girl shit that he did. A win. He won yesterday, a big fight. And during his whole camp, he had me blocked. He unblocks me the next day after getting a win and texts me, keep my name out your mouth, da da da. And it's like, nigga had me blocked the whole time, unblocks me a day after he win. Like just to be like, yo, he won. Like, you feel me? Like, you want a cookie? Like, I will fry you. Like, and after that, we just kept going back and forth. Like, that's why I'm like, let me hit up Mel real quick. Like, Let me
Okay.
hit up Mel. Like it's
And
just
we got the DMs here real quick.
yeah, and it's way more than that. It's just sad that a dude like me 10-0, 21 years old, he stooped all the way down to DMing me, blocking me. It shows that I'm a threat. Definitely does, and that's I'm like, nah, I gotta hype this shit up.
This shit got hype. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's
He
more than
said,
that.
he said, little beep ass
Hmm.
ninja.
Yeah, but
Now quiet mentioning my name for
that's how you
good.
know. That's how you know he obviously felt the way. You know what I'm saying? Like you had me blocked during the whole camp, and then a day after you win, you still in Saudi, and you hit up me. I go to my request section, nigga talking all that. Then we kept on chatting. We kept talking about stomping me and my dad out. I thought you was a cool nigga. Da da da. I'm like, all right, like you feel me? Like just I was popping my shit too, but I'm like, just stay at 147. Like obviously, business is business. I'm not a retarded nigga. I know he wouldn't take a risk fighting me right now. Obviously, I have no accolades. I got no belts. I don't make as nearly bread as him. But for somebody to stoop that low and text me, I'm a threat. I'm living rent free in your head. So you feel me? I'm just like, yo, I'm climbing up these ranks real soon. Give me a year and a half, and I'm gonna be there. Nobody really knows me, but I'm skill level, skill wise. I'm ready now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have the belts. I don't have. But this is why I'm taking fights like this. Like my fight January 30th. I'm fighting some dude named Tajay Teasley from like Allentown, PA, 13-0. All my 10 fights. I can't name one champion who's had taken a route that I took in my pro career. I just can't name one. And I'm doing this shit as if I had an Olympic background. I'm taking fights that none of these champions now took their first 10 fights and going. So I can't wait to really lay hands on him. Um, it just shows like I'm just living rent free in his head. Like you still in Saudi, you won't block me and talking all this shit, stomping your pop, da da da. Thought you was cool, this and that. Like nigga, crazy. So yeah, that shit's crazy.
Y'all, what was your relationship before, and when did it stop? Like, when did he start blocking you?
Nah, I don't
Was
know
it the
what it,
interview?
I think it was the interview, bro, and that's why I was confused. Because when he put, I thought you was a cool nigga. I was like, yo, I gave you credit. I gave you credit. Like I said, yo, not to take away anything from Haney, got a great jab, great ring IQ, great boxing skills. Like I took nothing away from him. And then after that interview, the zone posts it, and I don't know. I just clicked his name. Shit says profile does not exist. I'm like, wow, nigga blocked me like over opinion, and I didn't care. It was just like, man, that's crazy. Like, opinion got you. So then yesterday he won. I look on my request section for some reason. I always do that from time to time. And I see he just texted me like, keep your name out your mouth. Da da da. And I'm like, wow, like you just won and you unblock me, go to your and to shoot me a text. Like that says a lot right there. Like so and
Yeah,
people saying
man.
like and people keep saying like, I'm jumping on I'm riding a wagon of these fighters that I'm in sparring camp with. Nah, I give credit where it's due. I'm a real nigga. I don't persuade nothing. I think niggas is just mad that I'm taking an opportunity to get paid to spar these type of guys to help these type of guys out. And however these guys take it, that's on them. I'm getting paid. I'm doing what I gotta do as a fighter and I'm gaining experience. You want me to be like, nah, I'm not gonna spar you, bro, because I don't want people mixing things up. And nah, and even when I'm in camp, I don't give out no type of information as far as you feel me, like just switching side. Like I keep it real. I said, yo, if it goes to distance, I'm leaning towards Haney, but I think I got my opinion on Brian Norman winning because he's just, in my opinion, I sparred with him. He's the more explosive. He's the more fastest, strongest. Like he's a great dude. Like he's a great talented fighter. So my opinion, I guess, is just making dudes like Devin Haney get their panties in a twist. And I said, that's your problem right there. Like, and I just say, yo, please, like, I know the business. I know you making millions. You got your accolades. You undisputed champ, but just stay at 147. Like, give me a year and a half, 2 years. Like, I'll get a belt and it'll be up from there. Cause I'm ready now. Like, I fought in thousands of people in the biggest stage, the Coliseum in Puerto Rico. I don't know how many. I think it was like 60,000 people in attendance. Um, four undefeated dudes, four. So it's like whenever this time come, I'm ready. You know, it's not like how these other dudes they get built up, they records built up, and they get under them lights and or they get under a certain B+ fighter and they just you know what I'm saying it just shows. But I'm ready. I've been taking opponents like this and yeah.
You know, there's a lot of there's a lot here, right? Because when you talk about fighting in the ring, he talking about I will slap the dog shit out of you on my daughter.
hmm
Do you feel like it'll even get to the ring? I mean,
I mean, I feel like it's if as I keep winning and being this dude, it's gonna get to that ring. Like, and I'm a God believing dude. You know, I put my faith in Jesus Christ. It's crazy. God just been showing me like little by little my testimony as far as like getting to that level. And it started like years ago, like 2022. Niggas can laugh at this or whatever. Like I had a dream in 2022. I remember this vividly, like that I knocked him out, that we fought for a belt. I knocked him out. Um, I was crying in the ring, like, and that we actually fought. This was like, and I barely dream. Like, if I do dream, it's you know what I'm saying. It's a good dream. And then it's crazy. A year and a half later, my first sparring partner was it was Regis to help Regis out for to fight Haney. Boom. Then Ron Garcia. Boom, to help him get ready for the Haney fight. Then I ended up sparring Haney. Then Brian Norman. So God is just showing me
before
like
before that was Tank.
both and then Tank, but that was for Rhino. But this is just like I'm just looking at it in a different perspective. Like God's just been showing me like whether I fight him or not, but it's just that yo, stay focused, stay ready. Like he's planting seeds. Like it's not a coincidence that I'm helping three world champions get ready to fight Devin Haney. I sparred Devin Haney. I had this dream back in 2022 before I even sparred any of these guys that I knocked him out. And then a day after he wins a Saudi, he's texting me. Like this is God just showing me like, yo, stay ready, stay locked in. Like that's just how I'm looking at it. And it's super motivating. Cause like I said, he's stooping down all the way to a kid who's 21 years old, 10 and 0. I'm living in your head rent free. He know I'm a threat and we sparred. Like I was 8 and 0 at the time. Like nigga, it was work. Like it's so it just goes to show like when I do get to that level in that stage, like I'm more than ready. I'm ready right now as far as skill wise. You might say experience, but whatever. But skill wise, I'm ready.
Yeah, man. Like you say that you live in rent free in his head. Do you feel like this fight will transpire like later on? Like, do you feel like this was a message calling type of deal? That's
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
That's why I say I'm looking at a different perspective right now because it's like I believe, my faith. Like I just know this will be something in the future that will be like, yo, these dudes sparred before. They had some type of conflict. I was always helping out these world champions get ready for his fight
To beat
and
him. Yeah.
to beat him. And now years later, me and him. So I truly believe that, and I'm
That is starting to become a storyline. I've been
yeah,
noticing that in boxing. Like, oh, I helped you try to prepare for him, and the next thing you know, we're fighting.
yeah. You see it happen all the time sometimes, like with the Ryan and Garcia. They fought 5 times in amateur. It's a great built up story. My dad is my trainer. His dad is his trainer. Um, but it's something about him that I always dislike. And I just I never really respected because it's like I respect humbleness, man. I'm a humble dude. Like I just don't like when people are pursuing something they not. Like that was just the only message I seen you. But as he kept on, he's typing as if he's the street dude. Like he's not like that. Like I'm what 6 years younger than him, and I've been through. I know for a fact more than he's been through. So it's like to politic and pop it like you like that. You really not like that. Like so that's why I'm just like, man. When I catch you, you feel me. I know how business is business. When I get that belt, it's I need that. I need that.
Mm.
Definitely need.
Um, Haney, I got a super chat here. Jo, thank you for the 5 piece. Haney would smoke you, bro. It's clearly why you picked Brian to win both of them. We're probably beating on you in sparring. Stay in the shadows, buddy. So yeah, this is the show. You're more than welcome to, respond to all the super chats here. So yeah, what's your
Right.
response to that?
Nah, like I said, bro. Everybody got their own opinion. A lot of people in the boxing world even thought, you know, uh, Brian would win. It's not like a, you feel me? And I'm pretty sure you don't box, so it's like you wouldn't know. You feel me? You never even sparred him. So, and like I said, styles make fights. So regardless of who I went for, it's like styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Devin didn't smoke me in sparring. If that's what you want to know, um, you know what I'm saying? So, but
How did it go? Now
now
that
it
the
went good. It was like a chess match. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a video that I posted of us sparring on his own YouTube. You can see me catching shots, countering. You can see him laying
nobody
into as
got hurt.
well. Nobody got hurt. We both. It was great work. But I'm just saying, compared to where I was at the time, I'm 8-0. This guy's 30-0, 31-0, and I'm giving him work. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows like the type of fighter I am already. So, but I'm not him. I don't get bothered over opinions. I respect that. If you think I'm he who would smoke me, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, I know the type of fighter I am, and I'm just waiting for the opportunity to arise. So,
Tell me, when is your next fight?
January 30th is gonna be in a pro box. We fighting a 13-0 dude. I'm 10-0. So we just using these fights as a stepping stone, you
Hmm.
know. So
What do you
yeah,
know about him?
he's more of a boxer, solid boxer. He's a pretty good too. Um, yeah, man, I'm just going out there to gain them rankings. I think after this fight, I'll be top 15 in the 147 division, and then after that, we for sure gonna get a little intern belt, or I'm ready for whatever. Like, even if I get a call for Um, after what I think when I hit 10 rounds, I think I got two more 8 rounders. I think after that, I'm ready for the Tiger Johnson. I'm ready for any of those guys, man. I want to be at that top level, and I've been taking risks since my fifth fight, and been a rise into that cage. I'm just ready to just show myself and stamp myself in this 147-pound division. That's it.
Okay, man. That's nice, man.
Yeah,
But
bro.
yeah, man, if you got any message to lead to your fans, to Haney themselves, your opponent, anything, let everybody know what's up.
Man, it's Elijah Two Tech, man. I'm a prospect that's been hitting for a little minute. If y'all don't know me, please get to know me now. I'm a great dude, great boxer. I got a good amount of dog in me. Um, and my next fight is January 30th against another prospect, 13-0. I'm 10-0. And yeah, man, and Haney, man, I'm gonna catch you real soon, man. It's just, what I'm saying. Let me stack my wins. Let me get these guys out the way. I'll be a world champ soon, and it's God's will is gonna happen, and that's it, man. But I'm here to stay for sure. Definitely here to
Man,
stay. So I
man.
appreciate you for having me, bro.
All day, bro. I really appreciate you for hitting me up as well, man. It's always nice to see that the boxers coming out and just wanting to have a voice and wanting to go out and express themselves. So
Yeah.
appreciate you for tapping in.
Nah, you already know. I appreciate you, bro.
You already know we got another super chat here. I don't know. It says, "Call out Karen when you win in January." Uh,
Karen, I don't even
I
know who
believe
that
that's
is.
the guy that Boots fought twice.
Karen,
He fought him twice.
the Russian dude.
Um, he's not Russian, but I know you. He's same
Or that,
ethnicity as Lomachenko.
oh, like the dude that was just moving.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, we got bigger fish to fry, man. We focus on January 30th, and I'm just focused on getting that belt so that I'm able to just stamp my name and be a world champ, and
Where you
hopefully
ranked
Devin.
that? Where you
Right
ranked that?
now, I'm ranked like I think 20 something, but in two fights on my contract is I'm there to be top 10 or top 15. So, once I hit that top 15, it's up from there.
So you calling out Target Johnson?
Nah, I ain't call him out, but I'm just saying like when I do get to that 10 round, I know he just won it against Nicholas Flores.
Yeah.
If that opportunity arises, I wanna fight dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, I genuinely feel like I'm ready. Um, But yeah, you find Teasley, yeah, Teasley, you feel me? But I'm right now, I'm not the type of dude to look too far ahead. I'm worried about my fight January 30th. And after that, just whoever wanna come, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here.
I love
So
it. I
yeah,
love
man.
it, my man. Appreciate you for tapping in, my boy.
Now you're ready. Thank you, buddy. Have a
All
good one.
day, all
All right,
day,
bye.
all day.
All right.
Smash the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, salute to everybody on the live, man. Salute, salute. Target is much for the kid. Okay. Matter of fact, let me send this thing out to Tiger. Let me send this out to Tiger. Let me send this out to my other man's. Boom. And who else? Let me see what. Let's see what Super's doing. I'm gonna be getting the call-ins as well, man. So you guys can come chop it up with your boy. Ooh, call in on Instagram Live if you guys want to call in. Chop it up with your boy. We're gonna do this one more time. All right. Shout out to the 342 people on the live. Hey, we got 240 likes. Okay. But we live on Instagram. So if you guys want to come, chop it up. Let me know what your thoughts on the fights were. This is your time. So we live right now. Phone lines are now open. And subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. Salute. Salute y'all for tapping in. Salute to Mill City. Bernie in the chat. Salute. Salute to Bernie as well, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. There's only one Karen at 47, and he's in the top 15. That's all she wrote, right? What's going on? Peace. Peace and blessings, man. When you guys jump on the live, make sure you guys press join. So I know that you guys want to chop it up with your boy, all right? Phone lines are now open. As a matter of fact, I might need to head out. Wait a minute. Dev work him. He answered my question. He has a fan. I don't know about that, but he. Salute, salute. What's going on, people? What's going on? Get on to. You just killed it right there. Um, he said something. He said something in the comments. But yeah, Ace Boogie, what's going on? Omar, what's going on, papito? Dímelo. What's going on, mi gente? The juice is the reason why he was dropped. That's how you feel? Come on, man. Give Devin Haney a chance. Show him some love. Why it gotta be all about snack and juice and all that? Why can't the man just win fair and square? We got over 300 people on my YouTube channel. Hit the like button. It's free. I guarantee you. It's free. Gratis. What's going on, people? So listen, who y'all want to see Devin Haney fight next? Do you want to see him in that rematch with Ryan Garcia? Talk to me. Who wins that fight? Who wins that fight? Who wins the rematch in that fight? Hit that like button. Smack that like button. You know what I mean? Shit. Look at everybody. We waiting. Yeah. So listen, man. Shout out to Brian Norman Jr. It's his birthday. And he's gonna be back. He's gonna be back. And when he does come back, he's gonna have so much that he's learned from this fight. You know, I believe so. I believe he's gonna learn a lot from this loss. You know, let me know in the comment section. HLD D Melo. That's right. Happy birthday to Junior. But yeah, man, I mean, I've been getting in my DMs today. Yo, Mill City, Brian Norman Sr. got out coached. You know what I mean? He got out coached by Bill Haney. Why you not talking about that? Well, listen, man, if that's the case, right? The better man and the better team won, right? The better man and the better team won because you got to see eye to eye, right? I gotta rewatch the fight. You 100% HLD. I've been dying to rewatch the fight, but we've been so busy. We've been so busy doing these lives. I'm just trying to. Yes, I agree. The better team won. At the end of the day, what can we say? You know what I mean? First caller coming in. What's going on? What's on your mind?
What's going on? How you doing over there?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just another day.
So excited about all these fights. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I haven't been excited like this in a minute. But why you had Benny over here acting like a lunatic? Why didn't you tell him to go and smoke a joint?
Nah,
Why didn't you
man.
let him to go and take a chill pill? He needed a shot. He needed a cigar and a nice brandy, maybe a cognac. I don't know what his poison might be, but he was pretty perturbed, and I already know why. He was reading the comments because the common consensus was, bro, you make no sense. How would you request so many things from a young man that's doing all that he's doing? Because be for real with you, Devin Haney is really doing a lot. He really is. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because he's a corny. Yes, he's corny. All right, so what? All right, we're gonna get past all of that. All right, you don't like his personality.
Get past it. Okay.
Yeah, so what? Come on, I think he's corny too. I agree. On that, we all agree. I think we'll all agree on it. Okay, you got that. But bruh, all this energy you got for somebody that got so much talent and did so much, you need to go. That's why he's talking about my cash app is. You feel what I'm saying? And he's over there doing everything that he's doing because, bruh, you're not even thinking consciously. You're not sitting down and then you talk about, oh, Devin need to do this, he need to do that. But what has Shakur done? Shakur fights once a year. Once a year. Let's be clear. You want this boy to do all it. Who Shakur hardest fight up until this bout or whoever he just fought? Up until that time, his hardest fight was Oscar Valdez. That was his hardest fight, boy. What are you talking about? Let's be for real. For Shakur. So like every fight, I feel like Devin Haney fought was damn near hard. He gonna fuck Mario Barrios up. He is going to wash Mario Barrios. That's gonna be a tune-up for Devin.
Yeah, but that's Ryan Garcia's work.
Yeah, but Ryan Garcia was a cheater, bro. Ryan Garcia is a bum. They didn't want. You gotta understand. Bill Haney and Devin Haney are a dynasty. You understand? Let me explain that to you.
Let's go.
No, listen to me. Hear me talk, right? Because the dynasty starts with a man who's in power. He passes it along to the son, and then it goes on down. That's the definition of a dynasty. So, what Bill Haney created is a black man with this Muslim thing. I'm not a fan of the Muslim nation, but hey, I respect all religions. I'm not going to say nothing bad about it. But this is what he created for him and his son, and it works. This black man found something that works. Whether you believe in it, you like it, you don't like it, it works. So stop trying to fight the process and just rock with it, gang. When he fuck up, say he fucked up. But if he ain't fuck up, why you got all this energy like he did, bro? Shut up and go ask for Cash App and go get donations. Set up a GoFundMe page. Go figure something out. Gang. You know what I mean? Because he's too aggressive. He's aggressive on live chat. He's very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to maybe come back, collect, maybe even go have a spa day. He's upset. You know what I mean? And I realize that there's some people that just feel like that about the boy. And for me, it's like, I will understand if it was built on something that he did wrong. All of these feelings and opinions are built on things that don't matter. Ryan Garcia, bro, nobody liked him before Ryan Garcia. Let's be for real. Who liked Devin Haney before Ryan Garcia? What did he do?
Shit, Ryan Garcia. He got all his accomplishments.
Now he's this, that. He's talented. He's a talented boy.
Okay. But he performed well with Lomachenko.
He did, and that's what I'm saying. He was a young boy at the time when he was fighting Lomachenko. He held it down. That little boy held it the fuck down. I gotta say that. I don't like him. I will say that again too. Yes, he's corny. but he held it down. I didn't think he was going to last. I didn't think he was going to be able to keep up with his little dance, a ballerina feet, because he do the ballet. So he do little twinkle toes and all of that. You know what I mean? He got the little dancing thing going on with him and all that. So it was a little lot that he was dealing with. All right, Devin Haney be dealing with some things in the ring, man. He fought more niggas than Shakur fought. Shakur don't want to fight none of. No, I don't feel like nobody that Devin Haney fought, Shakur would be happy to fight before they fought Devin.
Energy.
I mean, you want me to keep going? I want to give everybody else a chance. I would like, but I could keep. Come on. And then he's gonna talk about Benavidez. I love David Benavidez, bruh. Get your man. You gonna have to have fuck
Energy.
when you get off a live. No. Listen to me. Let me talk to you. No, when you hang up off this live, you call him and ask him if he's all right. Check in with your people, because sometimes mental health is going crazy right now. What's going on? I think he's on the verge.
Who are you talking about?
Benny the Broke. Bernie the Broke.
Oh man, Bernie's a retard. We all know that, man. You can't put too much stock in what he
Come
said.
on, chillax.
He was ready to attack somebody.
Chillax. That's the homie Bernie.
I know, man. I mean, it's all love. We just go at it. But I mean, no, man. I mean, Bernie has to stay.
Benny wants to box. Okay? Benny wants to box. He's ready to box. I'm just scared for the people in the chat. They don't deserve to be boxed by Benny because they told the truth about something. Come on.
HLD.
What's up?
What's cracking, my bro?
Man, they released the fight on YouTube on Ring Magazine.
We got a special guest. We got a special guest in the house.
Who that?
What's up? I just seen your request.
Floyd Schofield Sr. in the house.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, man?
Everything good? You look like you a little tight right there. Like you've been working hard over there.
I've been working, but at the end of the day, I love this boxing talk, man. I really
That's
do.
right. What's going on? What's new?
I seen your story.
Okay.
I
You
seen
went
your story.
direct. Okay, what you seen in the story? What part?
Come
Talk
on,
to me.
man. Come on, man. Explain this Abdullah situation. Abdullah Mason is now the WBO champion at 135. You had something to say. Let's go.
Oh, nah. I congratulate that brother. I feel good that he grinded. He made it to win that title. It was a close fight. I got 117, 111 ain't right, but it is what it is. Um, I feel Mason he ain't dealing with kid. For the point blank period. He ain't dealing with kid. I don't care what nobody say. Um, Kid is different than that Sam guy. So
Okay.
I think
A
I
lot of
think it
people.
was a good
Go
fight for
ahead.
him, but I'm
No. Go ahead.
just
I'm sorry.
no, I said it was a good fight for him. He's learning. They kind of rushed him in that position. They gave him that belt. I mean, come on, this was his first. He didn't even have a 12-round fighter before. He haven't done all the steps that people have to do. They just wanted to secure and give him that belt. It is what it is. The politics of boxing.
Tell me though. Tell me, like, as far as the competition is, did you feel like it was gonna be that close? I mean, not necessarily close, but did you feel like it was gonna go the distance?
Um, yeah, they're about on the same level. Him and Sam. They're not. Mason is developing. He's not Kid Austin. He's not Kid Austin. He's not knocking out no champion in no 1 minute. That ain't him. But like I said, he's just developing. They got them a champion over there, Turkey and them, and WBO been brought. It is what it is. That's boxing. We get our WBA soon, so then we'll see if they want to unify because we want that fight.
You talked about development. Where do you feel like that development stage is right now after watching that performance?
He got a lot to learn. He get hit like everybody get hit in boxing, but he get hit clean. He got to work on because when he get hit by somebody like Kid, them punches where his head is going all back like that. Watch out. The It's not gonna work. You should not be getting hit to the point where your head is going all the way back. That's something he could fix in the gym, though. He's young. They trying to rush him into that spot, so as long as they smart, he'll do good. If they try to rush him to fight Kid, then it ain't gonna work.
Obviously, his corner and the way he fought were a little bit different, right? Like, they were
Right.
telling him to use the jab, stick, keep it long. He decided to do the opposite. He decided to really want to, try to impress. And the same time, I seen Turkey Al stand up in his fight. I mean, do you feel like these guys are going out their way to try to,
Nah,
impress and change their
nah.
style?
He didn't try to change his style. That guy was on his behind. That guy
Mm,
was catching him. So his dad was panicking in the corner. Mason was doing his best. He was trying to throw the jab. He was trying to do this, sitting on that back foot. That style don't work against that swarmer like that. He was trying to just land the uppercut. His arsenal was very limited. So, everybody seen he was trying to land the uppercut. I mean, he's learning. Like I said, he's learning on the job. Um, I I just don't think that I don't think he could get hit clean like that anymore.
mm. Some people say, hey, that could have been fight of the night. What you think?
Yeah, on the whack card, it was a whack card.
Mm.
Devin did good. He shocked a lot of people, but besides the knockdown, was it exciting?
Okay. Okay.
So
So
so I'm just saying, like, it was a high card. It was a high card. I would give their fight the fight of the night. It was interesting. It was entertaining. I give Sam more props than anything. He shocked the world. We didn't think that he was gonna be like that, be able to stay in there with Mason. But he shocked everybody. So congrats to him too.
yeah. Lots of people were, I was listening to some fighters. They're like, yo, after watching that, they actually want to see your son and him even more. I mean, what do you think? Do you feel like that's how people feel?
That ain't what Turkey feel. You see how he was getting up panicking? Oh, they was
Mm.
scared. They was like, that was a bad investment. They had to give him that belt. Come on now. Sam won that fight. It was close. It was close, but Sam won that fight.
Sam won the
Um,
fight?
to me, I gotta go back and count everything, but I believe Sam won that fight. It was that close. It wasn't no 117, 111. The other ones had it 115, 113, but they was gonna lean towards their guy. That's the only reason Mason won, is because that's their guy. He was gonna win anyway unless you knock him out in Saudi Arabia after they spent all that money. They're not gonna throw away that investment.
So you don't think Abdullah Mason earned that win?
I didn't say neither. Yeah, he earned it. They both earned it. They was in there doing the best they could do. I didn't say he didn't earn it.
But you feel like Sam Noakes won.
Yeah, in my opinion, I gotta rewatch it. But in my opinion, Sam Noakes pushed the fight. They talk about, Mason hurt Sam Noakes. So what? You land one punch and you hurt somebody, but they won that whole round. That one punch don't mean nothing if you don't drop them up because you made him buckle little and he survived and still outpointed you. How you win that round? The punches landed. Like, people not looking at the stats. It's like, just go, oh, he had him hurt almost every round. That's the bull crap. So scoring don't matter in boxing no more. So the punches landed, it don't matter no more. It's just whoever can land one hard punch. It don't matter if the other person landed 30 other punches. So it's just it's boxing. We try not to leave it up to the judges.
Mm. Who do you feel like they'll put him up against next, now that he has the title?
Someone safe. They're gonna
Yeah.
keep going safe. You know how these title places making 3%. Turkey is giving out a lot of money on these fights. WBO want to be in bed with them to make that 3% on these big fights. So they're gonna put them in safe fights. They're not gonna put them in nothing that's really testing for them. They're not gonna put him in there with kick. Uh, uh, and I'm saying we want him next. We want him next if he that guy. But I bet you they don't. They'll come up with an excuse. So it is what it is. On to our title.
What do you think? Do you feel like if Kid was in there, do you feel like he would stop both of those guys? I mean, do you feel like he would stop a Sam Noakes?
I think everybody should know that. I mean, come on now. I think everybody should know who Kid is by now. That he going in there banging and he's gonna stop something. And it wasn't no. We don't get hand and golden boy handout fights. Like, you got to fight people that's gonna fight. You're gonna fight. So Kid development compared to top ranks development, where they get the 126 pounders to come up to 135, so their guy could look good. It's a different type of thing. So yeah, Kid will hurt both of them easy. And I know
Yeah.
people would say I'm bragging. They said that shit about Tevin too. They say, "Oh, his pop's crazy." Nah, Kid would stop them easy.
Mm. Yeah, some people seen a different level in Mason in that fight. Something that we haven't been able to see, a more grittier type, and him being able to take a shot. I mean, I remember you and I talking about, you saying that he's a chinny. He don't have a chin. And what do you think? Do you feel like he passed
Wait,
that test?
wait. So we rating Sam as the knockout puncher?
Mm.
Now, I'm just asking you. That's who we rate in is a not a knockout puncher. Just because Sam didn't catch his chin correctly or drop him, how we know Sam Powell? Who he knocked out? That's reputable. So that's a whole different ball game with Kid. Kid knocked out somebody reputable that hasn't been knocked out. Stop. So even comparing him to Mason, two different things. Mason haven't beat no former champion, haven't knocked them out, haven't done none of that. Anybody could give you a belt. Anybody could give a belt. They private companies. That don't mean nothing in boxing anymore.
Mm. You do you have a message for them?
No, congratulations. I'm happy. He's the first person since 1952 in Cleveland to win a title, to bring a title home. So I'm
And
proud
the
of him.
youngest the youngest active champion
That
today.
don't mean nothing. That youngest active champion is for somebody who earned it. Actually, like did the steps, did the 10-round fights, fought the former champions. Then they get the world title. They actually earn it, not the politics moving from number 12 to number one and then had this guy vacate his title and all the politics of their team, the Keyshawn, all of them. So that's their thing. Them WBO, that's their side. We with WBA and IBF. We're not with WBC or WBO. We're not even, how it's so crooked. We're not even ranked in the WBO. Now,
Mm.
come on, this kid Austin now. How he not ranked at all? Come on now, that's not fair business. They keeping kid away from somebody for a reason. But
Mm.
anyway, I don't want because people will start running with it because they don't feel people supposed to have an opinion. So if I have my opinion, they'll be like, they'll run with it. They'll have their little fun. But it's all good.
Yeah, because people going to start mentioning those negotiations that you guys had.
We
Obviously,
didn't have no negotiation because we told Jay Prince we would take the fight. I keep telling people, I told Jay Prince, said, you only gonna take home 750,000 off a mil. I said, yeah, we'll take it then. So it ain't on us. They didn't take the fight. It was witnesses. Curtis Meeks was on the phone with me and Jay Prince when he asked, will you take the fight? Um, Pardon me. I hit that by accident moving a dog. Yeah, so they ducked the fight. Do you think they're gonna give us the fight now while he got a world title?
mm. So what's your reaction on Devin Haney's performance with Brian Norman Jr.?
Um,
You said he had to run.
Yo, he shocked me. I'll be the first to say I was wrong. Devin, that snap kicked in. That snack pack is serious. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. Now Devin did good. I got Devin was hungry. I guess that's the sign of a real champion. That's what I love about boxing. When a champion lose and the world is against him, like, nah, they ain't gonna do it, and they make a comeback and make it good. That made me respect Devin more. Now I'm a little bit more of a fan of Devin. I want to see his next ones if he could pull that off.
Mm. Um, were you surprised of him dropping Norman in the second round?
Nah, this boxing, anybody could get dropped. Anybody could get dropped. I was surprised how he dominated him. Like Norman really couldn't do nothing. I guess Devin did good. I'm proud of Devin.
What do you want to see next from Devin? And do you feel like that fight with Devin and Kid ever happened?
That fight with who?
Devin and Kid. Well, do you think that would ever
Man,
happen in the
they
future?
ran from Kid. I told y'all 2 years ago, brother, they was gonna run. Even Shakur running up to what, 147? This all of them running,
40,
brother.
yeah, 40,
We
40.
here, like I said, when we in line for the title, Tank gonna retire. All the rest of them gonna run up. Keyshawn ran up. He didn't fight us like he said he wanted to. Shakur running up. You know, everybody running up. They know what Kid is. They know. They could talk all that bluff all they want, but when it's time to step in the ring, they know. That's why they go through them extra measures. Um, but nah, none of them want to see Kid. None of them on that side want to see Kid in the ring. So I don't know what's good for them. For us, our next thing is Tame. We in line for the WBA, or either he gonna vacate and we gonna fight either Lucas Body, and then after Cruz and Mortai, we fight that winner. So we gonna win both our belts. So That's all I can say. I don't know what's down the road for them. I don't know who they're gonna give him the fight, but it's gonna be some corny stage shit. It ain't gonna be real boxing. They ain't gonna give him nobody. You know the bad thing about Mason, and I'm just saying this. The bad thing is his team. Like he's still learning, but his team not giving him the best teaching experience for the talent that he got. Giving him that soft route is gonna get, and later on in the future, gonna hurt him. If they put Mason like we seen him in sparring with the champions, where the dog got to come out, then Mason would dig deep and he'll learn how to really sit on them punches the correct way, not be in an overstance, taking away his own power, in a four zone, the incorrect zone. When people attacking him, he sits down more on his punches. But they're not teaching him to do that. They want him to be pretty. They don't want Mason to be who Mason is. So it is what it is.
What do you think? What do you think Mason is?
As far as what?
You're talking about what his family wants to make him his style look like and fight like. What do you think it is?
I think if I had to compare Mason to an older fighter, um, if I was gonna put Mason, I'll put Mason more like a Thomas Hearns for his division. More I would set more with the straight left instead of opposed to trying to come up with this uppercut, taking all these punches he don't have to take. He got a wide stance, so he waiting for people to jump in, but they haven't taught him how to attack people coming forward from angles. He waiting for people to come in so he could throw an uppercut or these whack hooks. And those things got to be changed. It's primitive. It's amateurish. When you come to somebody that know the five styles, they just gonna set you up, switch the style on you in the stance real fast, and you sleep. But that's for them. They'll figure it out. If they put him in there with kid, they'll figure it out real fast. In 2 rounds, they'll figure that shit out. When
Mm,
when kids sleep them.
right. Yeah, people are starting to get excited for that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that fight too. I hope they do. I hope they do dare. Put that fight up with kid. Man, that number one, they're gonna have to. Because these are the two faces of boxing around that weight, and it's going to be that way for a long time. The only thing Mason would have took over if Floyd didn't wasn't born or came. I think you got 1 and 2, but he can't beat kid.
Nah.
Anybody else he could beat, and I mean that he could beat Shakur, he could beat Keyshawn. Believe me, he could beat Keyshawn. Um, just man, he can't fight no Swarmy. I knew that from day one. I don't even know why they put him in there with that guy like that. They thought he was gonna look good.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, your predictions right now for the Shakur Stevenson and Tio. You also have, Tio in that fight, all right?
Yeah, I got T.O. in that fight if they fight, it might come down all the way to the week of and then something kick off. So I'm not believing nothing from that side until the fight happens. I see the people in the ring because I know how they do shit and then replace somebody with an electrician or something. So I know how they do. So I'll be happy when I see them in the ring. And like I said, Floyd would step up to 140 and fight any one of them right now. Um, but I have Teofimo over him.
Mm.
I like to see the Teofimo and Devin fight. That one I would like to see more than the Shakur one because the Shakur fight gonna be boring. Shakur ain't knocking nobody out, so it's gonna be technical, and that's good for me. I'm an old head, but most people don't want to see no technical fight. They want to see some knockouts and blood.
Mm. Yeah, you obviously feel that Teal's the puncher. Do you think he could accomplish that?
I believe Tio got more power than Shakur.
Right.
Yeah, compared to Shakur. I mean, the thing is with Shakur play on inches.
But
Could
not enough to knock him out.
oh,
Teal.
it depends. It depends. Shakur play on inches. That's Shakur whole style. He wants you to miss for inches so he can counter.
Can't hit
It's
him
hard for
clean.
somebody. It's hard for somebody to beat Shakur who's not a switch fighter. A switch fighter take away that range, so he can't lean back and do that little dumb shit. He gonna have to fight. So if Tio could learn how to switch fight to cut off that range, that jump back and all that, then it'd be an easy fight for him. Shakur ain't like that. Shakur ain't like that. Shakur start getting hit, he start panicking.
Mhm. But we thought that was gonna happen with Devin.
Well, who?
with
It said
Devin.
Devin and Shakur is two different people.
Right.
We can't mix the two up just because we spoke about Devin and Devin came out looking good. Um, don't have nothing to do with Shakur.
Shakur looked really good with Cepeda.
Devin was undisputed champion. Was Shakur
Right.
ever undisputed champion? So we talking
No.
about two different levels right now. So you can't put Shakur in a level with Devin. He haven't accomplished that. He tied his name into it because he's friends with Crawford and he's friends with Andre Ward. And so they tie him into it, but he haven't fought the people that Devin fought, like a Lomachenko and he haven't. So y'all just throwing Shakur in there like he earned that right, and that's the weirdest shit on boxing. Like who has he fought? Everybody, he the boogeyman. He this. Who has he fought? I'll wait for anybody to answer that. Nobody would answer that. They'll rather argue and say, "Auntie Schofield," than to just look at the record and look at the people they fought record, who they fought. And it would just show you if it's smoke and mirrors or real fight. And I respect real fight. And it ain't nothing crapping on them because I don't want people have egos. And I'm just giving my opinion. I like real boxing. I like seeing blood. I like people that get jaw broken and they in there rocking. Because I'm a my son is a third generation professional fighter. So for us it's different. Um, but yeah, y'all keep putting Shakur in a rankings he don't belong in. And that's because they're gonna cash him out after a while. They want the $10 million fights, $15 million fight. They did a lot of marketing. They did years of marketing to make Shakur that person in the eyes of the people without even putting in any work. I ask you, but let me ask you, who have Shakur for? Give me one A or a solid B. Because y'all can't say that Zapata was an A.
Why not?
Stand still in one place. You're throwing a million punches, no head movement, no jabs, no angles, no nothing. So if
He
they
beat
great,
Farmer.
we beat Farmer way better than him. So that's what I'm telling you. Look at him. He went two
But
fights
he
with
had two
Farmer to
fights
do
with
that.
him. You know what I mean? It was obviously he was good,
And look
right?
how easy it was for us. That's why I'm saying for me to answer like that, for me, it's like, for me, I'm just on a different level as a coach to me. Because I know, like, yo, that's ass. This person is ass. That ain't gonna work. Like I told Farmer he was gonna get slept. They said I was bugging. I know Shakur would get slept by a kid. I know Mason would get stopped by a kid. I know Tank would get stopped by a kid. And all these people, I never I've been saying that from day one. It ain't like it changed up.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty
And they
work.
all talented fighters. They all the top. They all the top. I'm not saying it out of disrespect. They all the top guys. But I know my guy is better.
Hmm. Yeah, you said February, right? You guys are coming back?
We might be on that February 21st as the co-main. We waiting for Golden Boy to tell us on the Ryan card. It's the co-main. We get on big cards. He haven't even
Yeah.
accomplished that one yet neither. He got a belt and haven't even done those things. He haven't done the main events like that, them big ones yet. So he's gonna learn.
Fire card.
I can't wait to him and K get in that ring. I
Who?
can't wait
You
till
and
they
who?
get in that ring. Huh?
You kidding who?
Kid and Mason. I can't wait for
Oh,
that thing. I can't wait to Kid and Tank get in the ring and Tank decide to fight, but Tank is somewhere else mentally.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, and then you got Jake Paul fighting Anthony Joshua now.
For real. Do you think that's gonna be a real fight?
Hell no.
That's a big boy. Anthony Joshua is a big boy. When he was standing in front of Jake, like, yo, those punches gonna hurt. They gonna thump. So I wonder if it's gonna be a real fight or an exhibition, but we'll find out.
Shit. If Anthony Joshua knocks him out, he's gonna have to pay a big ass fine.
But being that big, it's hard not to knock somebody out. You got to be throwing all super soft. Look how big Anthony Joshua is. So yeah, we'll find out. It's gonna be some good things happening. It's gonna be. I see people. Oh, you got to answer some of your people. You know how your people get. You got the rowdy ones. I love coming to see them because they
Go
they
address them.
keep
Go
me on
ahead.
my toes. It's like practice.
Go
Um.
ahead.
So yeah, it's
You
gonna
want
be
me
a
to
good
get
fight.
you want me to get the call-ins for you too?
Nah, them callings, you had like 3, 4 of them. I didn't know who I was answering. I didn't know if I was attacking the ally or the enemy. But everybody was
You thought
getting
you
it.
was getting jumped?
I was like, everybody getting it. I don't know who. Nah, but It's up to you. You could call him. It don't bother me. I got like 15 minutes.
All right,
Because I know some of them got questions. Some of them got some weird shit too. Yeah. Oh man. Yo, this is something. This is something, y'all. I want to see I want to see Mason and Keyshawn fight. Didn't they say they was gonna fight?
I would
All
love
that
to see
other
this.
stuff. Yeah. You ain't gonna never see that. You ain't gonna never see Shakur. You probably ain't gonna never see Kid and Mason. Kid or Shakur, Kid or Keyshawn, they all managed by Jay Prince. So y'all probably not gonna see that because that's Turkey side of the field. So
Yeah, well, you don't think you guys could work out a deal without Turkey?
nah, they work for Turkey. They got a boss. It's a
Okay,
difference. We don't got a boss. We can work out anything we want, but their boss ain't gonna go with it. It'll
I
be
hear
a
you.
bad investment for them.
Shout out. Got the call-ins are available right now. We got over 400 people on the YouTube. You guys can call in on Instagram Live. Salute to everybody on the live. I said, what's going on, Coach Kenny? I see you, brother. How we doing? Yeah. So you
So
guys,
what's the go ahead? What's the next question?
yeah. So the people out here,
See,
the biggest question.
all the ignorant ones, I just watch them talk. I ain't even answering the ignorant ones.
Now
All
you
the
done?
dumb
You
ones.
done with that?
Huh?
You done with that? You done with the? I thought you liked those guys.
I do like those, but I said the ignorant ones, like dumb stuff, like you pulled out of the fight. With Shakur, man, I ain't answering no ignorant shit. If you don't know after 20 interviews that we didn't pull out, it ain't nothing for me to talk there. So those like the ignorant ones, nah.
First caller coming in. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Chicago.
What's going on, Shot
What's up,
Town?
Chicago?
What's up, man?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say nothing ignorant because you just said not to say nothing ignorant. I was just gonna say, why y'all ain't fight Mason?
Mason and them didn't take it. I spoke to Jay Prince myself on the phone. What witnesses? They didn't take it. And it was for $1 million and they was only gonna give us 750 and we said we'll take it. Ask Jay
Coach, you
Prince
watched the
to
fight?
trust. Huh?
My bad.
I didn't hear him. Yeah, that's why they didn't take the fight. We
So
took the fight.
now that you just said that he didn't take the fight, and y'all just saw his performance last night, or no?
Yeah, we saw his performance, him winning his belt. It was decent for him.
Is y'all gunning for that fight or what?
No, Turkey not gonna let him fight Kid. They already said it. They trust me. They know what Kid gonna do. They not gonna let Kid. They not gonna let Mason fight Kid. They could all the smoke and mirrors to market Mason around Kid. That's what they doing. But they're not gonna let. They didn't take the offer. We took everything that they offered. Everything. We didn't change one thing. And less money. And they still didn't take it.
All right, that's the
So
past. I get
yeah.
you. But that's the past. I'm a fighter myself. That's the past. So in the
What you
future,
mean
when
the
y'all go
fans?
get for the belt that y'all going for,
Past.
would y'all still try to go for that fight? Is what I'm asking.
No, because Turkey isn't gonna let him fight. He has a boss. He works for Turkey and them. Turkey said we're not fighting on ring cards. Turkey made an announcement to the world, said the Schofield's not allowed on ring cards. So they're not gonna allow him to fight. He works for them.
No,
So
I get
that
you.
eliminates
That was
it.
the past, though. I'm just saying in the
What you
future.
mean the past? And it ain't no future. Their boss said we not allowed on their cards. We don't know what their boss gonna do in the future. That's up to Turkey. They got a boss. They got to answer to somebody.
Okay.
So I can't answer what their boss gonna do in the future.
New
Okay,
caller
that's all
coming
I
in.
had. That's all I had.
Appreciate you, man. 99
Yeah, I
opinions. What's going
appreciate you
on?
too.
Where you calling from?
What's going on? I'm calling from Alabama.
Okay, what's going on,
What's
man?
up,
What's on your mind?
Alabama?
What's going on, man? Senior. I had a question for you.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
a I'm a I'm a I'm a fan of you and your son. I like how y'all move and everything. But I said something to you on Instagram that you didn't agree with, and you blocked me. And I was just wondering why do you block people that disagree with you? Because
I
we're
don't
not the
block. I
same.
don't block people. I got a staff that runs it. And if they see anything disrespectful and ain't in line, they cut it off because you might as well, those people might as well be at Shakur page. If they on their our page to finish Shakur, you're on the wrong page. Or whatever, you're on the wrong page. That ain't what that page is for. That page is just to market our product, our thing. That page was made for that. So, the staff would just eliminate them. They probably got like 10,000 people blocked. But So, that ain't me blocking y'all. That's why I told somebody before they asked me could I unblock them. I don't know how to unblock them. I don't know. No, that ain't my department. But if you give a
Oh,
name, if you tell your name, I can have them look in and unblock you. Um, but that's it. If they
it's
can,
it's 99 opinions. Miro, you can let them know the name. Cause I be wanting to see the stuff that y'all putting out, but I can't see it. And I mean, I like y'all as a fighter and stuff, but I mean, I can't really keep up with y'all unless I'm catching you on the YouTube or if somebody else reposting y'all work. But if it's not, if it's something that y'all posting and nobody else picking it up, I don't see it.
well, if you could
What
text Molly or whatever, and he just send me your name, I can have him look into it tomorrow and unblock you.
Okay.
But that wasn't me, sir.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Wish y'all the
Anytime.
best.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for tapping in, man.
All right.
You got any more questions? You good?
Nah, man. I'm just waiting for the next announcement for the fight.
Right.
Yes, February. And who is this? Dip. Is his name Dip? They going so fast, boy. I did say that Norma was gonna beat Devin. I really believe Devin Chin wasn't gonna take it. I could be wrong too, in my opinion. Can't I'm quite sure y'all was wrong in y'all opinion before once or twice in life. So come on now. Devin shocked all of us. Tell me y'all Devin didn't shock y'all too. Dropping that man in the second round. Come on, all of us were shocked. So don't
Right.
get at me like that. So, and that's about it. People not really asking no questions, so it's all good. So February we back in that ring. We fight for our WBA title. Hopefully it will be Tank. If not Tank, then Lucas Body.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate your time, Coach. Man. To the next
Thank
time,
you.
you already know, man. Stay blessed. Have a good
Anytime.
night.
You too, sir.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let's see if we get my next guest on. If not, you already know. Actually, you know what? I'm getting a little tired, and I haven't even really you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Haven't really went upstairs and you know what I mean? So I'm gonna take care of her. You know what I mean? And really appreciate you guys for tapping in. Joshua the plumber, Mason signed to Top Rank, not Turk. Yeah, but he is a Ring magazine ambassador. That gotta mean something, right? But definitely managed by Jay Prince and signed to Top Rank still. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, really appreciate your time. Once again, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Salute, God bless, and we on to the next, man.